One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2. It's your host, Ace World, aka Mr. Smoke, coming to you live once again. Welcome to another exciting episode of Sunday Night Smoke Podcast. All right. We're gonna try to jump through this loophole real quick. Before we get it started. So let's do this. How y'all doing out there? Y'all good?
Yeah.
1, 2, one,
Oh,
2. Can you hear me? Oh, we loud and clearly. Oh, we in the building. How y'all doing, ladies? We have
all is well.
Good. We're good.
What up, though?
we got Lee Powers in the building, Star Child in the building. How y'all
What up,
doing?
though?
Everything good? Chilling, 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 chilling. Thanks for joining us. Happy Sunday. Uh we back at it. So I tried to jump through a loophole right there. I don't even because I got my intro privileges taken away. So I just that used to be one of my intro theme songs, right? So um
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to see I wanted the people to actually see who was playing it. You understand what I'm saying? So
Got it.
like, sometimes you hear the music, but you never know who the artist is or who's playing the music. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that was that. So did it come in clear? Did you guys?
Yes, it did.
Yeah, crystal clear.
I heard
Beautiful,
it. I saw it. It was,
beautiful,
it was dope.
beautiful. So much for jumping through loopholes. You know what I'm saying? Where there's a will, there's a way. And by the way, um, happy Sunday. I hope that rhymed. Let's get at it. So this week, right? Um, we're just gonna do something a little different. We
Oh, Lord. Oh,
this is a
Lord.
live. This is just live smoke, right? So the concept behind live smoke is we're going to just jump around. I wanted to share a couple of things with you guys and get your take on it, of course. So let's see. For starters, I saw a couple of interesting things this week, right? So this one was kind of crazy when I was watching it. This one was where is it at? I'm trying to find it because I know I have it scrolled in here somewhere. Let's see. Where is that joint at? Where is that at? Where is it at? Excuse me, guys. Give me a second here to pull that up. But it was
Can I
very.
talk about something crazy that I saw?
Go ahead. Go ahead. In the meanwhile, go
It's
ahead.
a it's a it's
Keep
a it's a
freestyle.
black dude. It's a black dude named Nick Daniels.
Nick
He
Daniels.
has He's a
Mhm.
white. He is a black dude. He has
Mhm.
3 wives, all of whom are white. And I know that that should not be any, but this he says he is a trophy husband. He don't work, they do, and just he's out here telling the world.
That's my boy.
You know what? Smoke.
So what's his name? Is where did you see this at? Can I pull it up? Where is he?
Yeah, his name is Nick Daniels. I
Hold on,
believe I saw it. I want to say I saw it
yeah,
on the Facebook Watch on my timeline. I was just scrolling.
see if it comes
But
up.
he's a black dude and he has 3 wives. They're all white. And then
Daniels.
he met all of these, and one of the wives actually pulled the other 2 wives in.
Oh man, that's a player ass deal if you
Wow.
ask me.
You know what?
Way up,
Nick
way up
Daniels,
from
let's
the
check it out. Wait,
Himalaya.
let me see.
And
Nick
he
Daniels.
calls himself a trophy husband, talking about the king don't move much, the queens make all the moves. That's what
No,
he
that's
says.
chess. He's playing chess, and that's gangster though. Nick Daniels. Nick Daniels. Does it come up on? Let's see. YouTube. I don't have a Facebook link over here.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it on Facebook for you. This is some
Um,
craziness.
Nick Daniels. Yeah, yeah. Because I was pulling up something on YouTube in the meanwhile, so I just think it didn't hit that yet. It didn't hit this part yet, so it's probably on Facebook. I don't think there's a link on this system for that. Only giving me is oh shit, Nick Daniels World of Dance. Oh shit, Nick Daniels is dancing. I don't think no, this is the white Nick Daniels. I think this is the Nick Daniels that should have been with the no, let me be quiet. Whatever. Let me see. Got different Nick Daniels. So apparently there's a famous ballet guy named Nick Daniels. I don't think they're related, of no relation. But if you'd like to see Nick, would you like to see Nick Daniels in action? I mean, it looks pretty dramatic. It's like ballet. What do you call this? Hold on, I want you guys to see this. You're gonna check this out. This is fair use. Uh, it's like Nick Daniels in the game.
I need another story,
Oh shit! Not the music.
something to get.
Ooh. I'm sorry. I had to turn the music off. What do you call? It's like ballet or something. Mm-mm. So that's definitely a different Nick Daniels. Charlie B, what's good, man? Drake Millard in the house. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. What's good? Oh, hold on. I'm kind of bugging out here. She was looking for Nick Daniels, but this is obviously not the same Nick Daniels. She was looking for someone to pull this off. We're gonna stop sharing Nick Daniels. Okay. Almost got me jammed up with copyrights and all that other ish. Oh man, that was crazy. Salute to Nick Daniels, the dancer. Yeah, that ballet shit looked crazy. Where was we? What do Kimmy, what do you call that? That's like
Capoeira.
whatever you call that.
Capoeira, where he was like, it's like dance martial arts.
Some shit. Big Super in the building. Oh man, I'm gonna drop the link. We freestyling in here today. This is kind of crazy. Um, I don't know. I was looking for Nick Daniels, and she that's who came up on the that was on the YouTube feed. Hold on, let me bring her back. Star
Hello.
Child. That
Yeah,
wasn't the same Nick Daniels.
no, it was not. I was trying to find it on my Facebook. On my Facebook, I know when you, that's how I got disconnected. But I can't find it. But yes, it's a black dude with 3 white women. He said he doesn't work. He's a trophy husband. He said the king doesn't move much. The queens do all the work. And the first wife, I think her name is Jessica. She pulled the other 2 wives in.
Nice. That's a
You
pretty
know
good
what?
deal.
You know what, Smoke
Look, they
Crew?
all live together, right? I'm just saying, if this
I
works for
don't know.
them.
I don't know the particulars. I just saw it on my. It just was like on a thing, and they didn't even give like any background or any like totality. They just gave like a little snippet. You know what I'm saying?
Copy. Okay, so that's like oh, I see what you're saying. Like one of them little shorts, like a short, like
Yeah, like your Facebook
uh
Watch. Yeah, yeah. They
yeah,
gave like a
yeah,
little.
yeah, yeah. I kind of like his style though, because think
You
about
know
it.
what, Smoke?
Listen, there are people in countries that live that way, right? For
I
example,
get it. I understand this. I
mm,
do understand that polygamy in
yeah,
Eastern cultures is for a purpose, and I do understand that polygamy in countries like India and Africa and other countries, Turkey and other places, and God bless Turkey with their horrendous earthquake that killed thirty
oh
thousand
man,
people.
phew,
Um,
brutal.
but I
That,
understand that in those cultures, and I do understand that in our Western civilization, monogamy is not necessarily working for us, especially as a culture when it comes to melanated people. I get it. But
okay,
here's the caveat. But here's
yeah,
the caveat with that. All of us have been in a polygamous relationship. I can only speak from a woman's point of view, whether we knew it or not. Okay.
yeah,
I don't I
I
don't
get that.
think I
The
don't
question
think any
is for men also because you never like it works a
I
two-way
don't
street.
think
Mhm.
it is, but I think as a woman, though, I think all of us have been in a polygamous relationship, whether we want it to be or not. And I feel like the conversation and the way that men handle it is really shady because men, first of
Mhm.
all, they don't understand that to be have that level of polygamy, you have to have your money got to be long and strong. You dig?
Facts.
If
Not
you are, if you
necessarily it not necessarily, yeah, your money got to be long and strong, but not necessarily depends on the type of women that you're dealing with.
I'm talking about women. I'm talking about top tier like us type chicks. I'm not talking about low hanging fruit. I'm not talking about them.
Okay.
I'm talking about top tier chicks. If you're dealing with a woman with standards, you have to, your money got to be long and strong. If you providing, I'm just gonna use brands and titles for the masses. If you're
Go
gonna
ahead.
provide a five, if your wife, if your main wife, if your first wife
Mhm.
has the life that most women would dream of course you have to provide that for the rest of them, correct?
Facts.
That means your money has to be at a certain level to provide adequately so that these women will not be squabbling and complaining, correct?
Yes, like in those cultures, like real quick, in those cultures, Dr. G in the building. What's up? How you doing,
Hey,
sis?
Dr.
Dr.
G.
G.
Hey, Dr.
What's
G.
good? Beautiful Leslie in the building. Big Super, thanks for joining the panel. So for example, in those countries, right, where like say in some of the African countries, right, because I have a
Yes,
boy that's African. Tony Hernandez in the building. What's good? Salute to you, my brother.
Oh man,
Um, they have like the situation that you were saying, right? They
it's real.
all the women have to be equal. Yeah, they treat
Yes,
so so there's no like you said squabbling and all that shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're right with that. Definitely
and
that.
also the
Mhm,
honesty, and there's no ego in it. Like
mhm.
something about Western men, they can't keep it a band. They can't keep it a band with one chick, much less two or three.
Listen, let me say something, and this is not representing all Western men. This is the opinion
No, it's
of
not.
yes
Smoke
it
and
is.
Strictly Smoke, right?
No, it's
I
not.
don't
And I'm
I
not
don't lie.
saying what you.
Listen,
I'm,
listen,
I'm
listen,
simply
listen,
saying that
listen.
as a woman,
I don't.
this has been my experience. A lot of men
Mhm.
have a hard time keeping it a buck. They can't do it
Listen,
with one or two women, much less. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, at
yeah,
all.
you can't spend too many plates. But real quick, and then you can grab it, soup. But real quick though, we don't lie to you to hurt your feelings. We lie to
Oh
women
my
to
God.
protect you. Okay, all right.
Wait a minute, Smoke. You said you lied to what?
No, we don't
I
lie to
lie to
hurt
you to
you.
hurt you. I lie to you to protect you.
Because they love us, Kimi. Because they love us.
We
All
do.
right,
We
because I
really
love you.
do.
All right, and
Let me
that's
ask
a
y'all.
fact. That's a fact.
Let me
So
ask y'all a question. This is, who you think is better? Who you think would be better at polygamy? Would a female with multiple husbands, or a man with multiple women? Hmm. Because there is an African woman that got like I think 9 husbands or 11 of them
Dang.
dudes.
Damn.
Wait a minute, ma'am. That is a lot of penises in play.
It's a lot.
They all
That's a
yeah,
lot of
listen,
Her
words.
coochie is blue. Ow.
you can look it up on
Thank you,
YouTube.
Kimmy, for you saying it. That is a
Wait,
Look
lot
it
of
up.
wait.
penises in play.
What's the
You can look it up
what's?
on YouTube. Just put African woman with 9 husbands. Or
Let me check it
yeah,
out. Let
she
me
got
Oh, and by
people.
the way, hello, Super. I didn't mean to be rude. Hello,
Big
Super.
Super.
How
I
you
I'm
know.
doing?
sorry. Big
Hello,
Super.
Hey,
Salute,
Super.
man.
Super.
Say hello to the ladies.
hey ladies.
Hey.
What up, though? How you feel? How you be?
Ladies. Good, good. But yeah, I seen that joint. I was like, yo, damn. And here's the thing though. Here's the thing, right? She built all her husband homes. And they,
What?
Ooh.
she got a patch of land and she built all of them homes.
God.
She got a young buck. She just married some young bucks. So I think she paid number 10 or 11. And she got kids by all of them.
Oh
African
wow.
lady with
That's a
9.
lot of. That's the first one.
Wow.
That's a lot of penis in play. And like Kimi said,
Her
My
her
coochie is
feet.
blue.
her.
Out.
Say it
I,
again, please. Say
Her
it again for the
coochie
people
is
in the back.
blue. Out.
I don't know. I think you must have, they say
How
they
many?
That's a
talk to the
lot of. That's a
husband.
lot of penis in play. I can't. I can't. I
9.
can't live like that. I can't live like that.
What her
I
pH
still.
balance look like? Star
Her
Child.
pH balance is fucked up.
I
Her
mean,
pH balance is in the toilet. Her shit is no longer acidic. Her shit is just fucked up. Okay, she
And
gotta.
full of yeast.
She yeasty little bitch.
Yo,
now,
man.
now
Wait,
some of the
woman.
women
Oh,
in the
listen. Here
village
we go.
say,
Here we go.
yeah,
Wait.
some
Here
of
we
the
go.
women
Right here.
say have voodoo or some shit on these niggas.
Oh Lord.
I got this shit right
I
here.
will say this.
It
I
is wild.
can't. I appreciate having my pH balance intact. I appreciate having a pelvic floor, a walls, and a bottom. You know, understands me. I
Of
am
course,
not about to entertain that many penises at the same time. We just can't do it like that. We can't.
that box is gonna get
See,
beat. Speaking of this,
But
we're gonna check this out. Go ahead.
Shell,
Yes, ma'am.
I must say this at the other side of the coin. If she's living in Africa, you know they got them nuts, roots, berries, and all them herbs
Oh,
and stuff
you're
over
right.
there.
They
So
do. They got
you
cures for
yes, they got
everything.
the cures for everything. So her coochie is probably tight,
super
super
tight.
I
tight.
don't know. We're gonna look at the guys that's beating the box up real quick. I'm gonna mute myself. We're gonna take a look. Okay.
Yeah, that's the niggas right there.
Whoa!
Oh, oh,
Woof!
oh,
Yeesh!
yeesh. Oh my God.
And that's her.
Yep.
You know
That
who she
voodoo
looks like? She looks like Baron Samedi.
like Erica Badu's
Oh
grandmother.
wow!
She looked like one of the gatekeepers, Baron Samedi.
Oh wow! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh,
7.
that's a lot of dick. I can't do it. It's making my insides tighten up. Mm, mm. Oh wow.
She lives differently than most people you have ever seen. She has never cut down her hair ever since she was born. She says she brings dead people back to life. She married 7 husbands and says she
Ooh.
might add more if elders ask her to do so. Interestingly, she lives peaceful with all those 7 husbands. How did she manage to do this? Do they live in harmony? Meet a woman who married and lives with 7 husbands.
Real quick, right? You see the can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
First of all, look,
oh.
hold on. Let's get at this real quick. Hold on. Let's get at the chat real quick.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Chad,
Why
man.
is
When I saw
it
this
like
video,
22, bro?
Chad,
Don't need to tell
I
me,
was thinking
Chad.
about it, man.
Look, my man on the far. It depends on what side. On the far left, next to the building, he got the Freddy Krueger sweater.
Oh no, not the Freddy Krueger sweater. Not the.
Yes.
Looking next to him with the
Yes.
gray ski
Yes.
blazer. He was too short to even reach up to help carry her ass. The nigga was just
Oh my
walking on his
God.
She's the voodoo witch doctor of the village over there.
That
I
nigga,
called the
he
witch
was
doctor. He told me what to do.
Ooh, ooh,
Ee, ooh, ah, ah, ching, chang, walla, walla, bing,
walla,
bang.
bing, bang.
hold on.
Yeah.
Those are
Gumbo,
not well
gumbo.
endowed men. Look, peep this though. Dr. G
Kimi,
says,
I heard you. You said gumbo, gumbo in the pot.
oh,
Yeah.
he said those are not well endowed men. So
Ha,
those
Dr.
ones
G.
that equal maybe 3, 4 penises.
Oh my
USD.
God.
And most
Oh
of them look
man.
like they
No, but
can't get around.
Dr. G, they look like that, but when they
Just
look
keeping
like
it
that,
really
9 times out
Let
of
me
10,
tell
they
you.
a little
Let me
hard.
tell you. Let me tell you what I could probably figure out. That nigga in the Freddy Krueger
in
sweater
the
is
sweater.
probably holding about 10 inches of dick. I promise you. I swear to God.
What about
I swear to God. He holding. That nigga holding. I promise you that nigga holding.
but what about the mileage on the lady though? What about the mileage
She
on
looks like hey, okay, pull up a picture of the gatekeeper they call Baron Samedi. They had him in American Gods. She looks just like that motherfucker. I promise you. On everything.
let
But
me get back to
obviously, the mileage ain't nothing
okay.
because of the fact that she got them herbs, roots, berries, and stuff over
Berries.
there.
She got the African, she got the voodoo over there. You understand? They
Yep.
got
Oh,
tricks for everything.
I
And
might
put
it's
have
it
to
like
reach
this.
out,
It-
man, and get me a bottle for some of these broads out here, man.
Suit, Big Suit. Your Big Suit. You beat that? You would beat that?
I swear I can't
I ain't gonna lie
I
to
need
you.
to you
I'm
know what? I swear to
curious.
God, I think my husband is in New York because y'all are extra. Y'all are real extra.
Yeah,
You look,
I'm
you
curious.
look your
I'm
husband at
curious.
one of these seven niggas.
I might be one of them
You think
niggas, right?
Like I
Oh,
said, I think my
you
husband
at
must
work.
be in the New York area because y'all are real extra out there, dog. Oh my God.
oh, man.
Yo, these
Yeah,
niggas
we
gonna
out
carry
here
you to
for
work
we
every
out
day.
here for you. We gonna
Yo,
marry you. But it goes to say, it goes to say, like, now is it the sex that keeps a person, or is it the money? Because
Wow, good
she said
question.
she
those are
said
boy
her
toys to
pussy
her.
she said her pussy got these niggas locked in, and these niggas said her pussy got voodoo or something. Cause you know at first they didn't like it, but then after that, they went one night with her, and it's like niggas she got these niggas on a schedule on when to fuck.
She got the
Seven dudes.
Erica
That's one
Badu
per
for
day.
real.
So that's one per day. It's seven. It's seven of them. One, two, three, four. One, two, three,
Yeah.
four. It's seven of them.
one for each
Charlie
day.
B says, what you say? Well, hold on. Charlie
Let
B says,
Kimi, hush it. I heard what you said.
well, I do
I heard
want
what you
some.
said. She got a nigga for every day of the week.
He said, I do want some
Yeah.
property in Africa. 'Cause
And
look,
Kimi just said she got one every day of the week. So she got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh
yeah,
shit.
Saturday,
so,
look.
Freddy Krueger. So the nigga in the Freddy sweater, what day does he start the week or does he end
No,
the week?
he's Saturday. That's Saturday. That's Saturday. I promise you that's Saturday.
That looks like a good Sunday sweater. No, my man with the blazer, he's dressed for church. The nigga next
I'm
to
Right.
telling
him,
you.
Right.
I'm telling you the Freddy Krueger sweater nigga, he's Saturday. I promise you he's Saturday.
Oh man.
yo, I'm done. Hold
And
on,
my
let
man
me
with the
go get
blazer and the white shirt, he's Sunday.
yeah,
Yeah.
Because
he got the good
after the nigga in the Freddy Krueger sweater to beat the brakes off her, she gonna need to slow down for Sunday for real.
oh
Yep.
man.
Yep.
Look at
Yeah.
this.
Oh man.
This is crazy. Hold on. Let
Yeah,
me
I
read
wonder
this.
if one gets sick. Does that nigga lose his?
He loses what?
His tie.
If he loses his turn, if nigga gets sick,
It's
like
shock.
like nigga.
Oh,
And
did he forfeit his turn if he gets sick? Yeah, you
yeah,
forfeit your turn.
did he get a makeup or
Marriage
something?
is legally or formally
How that?
recognized as the union of two people as partners, mainly a man and a woman. In many cases, we have always heard of a man marrying more than one wife. As of today,
Uh,
we
uh.
bring you a story of a woman who married not one, not two or three, but seven husbands. It's known as polyandry. Polyandry is a
Yes,
Them
form
sir.
of
niggas walking
polygamy
in a
in which a
circle.
woman takes two other husbands at the same time.
Them niggas is
Yo,
confused.
that is
There go your roots and
She's a
berries.
traditional
stereotypical.
There go
doctor,
your roots and berries, Kimmy.
meaning she gives people traditional medicine. Traditional medicine is the sum total of the knowledge, skill, and practices
Yep.
She got
based
that
on the
Erica
theories
Badu
and
look.
beliefs and
Yeah, she look like Erica
experiences
Badu.
indigenous to different cultures,
Kitty
whether
girl.
That
spiritual
ass.
or
Look
not,
at that.
She
used
bought them
for the
niggas all a
maintenance of
crib.
health
Every one of them
as
got
well
a
as
crib
in the
on the property.
prevention,
She
diagnosis,
game. So she
improvement,
could have
or
picked them
treatment
niggas.
of
They was
physical
homeless.
and mental illness.
What they say about
She
mental
says she
illness?
uses power from the dead to heal
To
other
help
people.
niggas
She
with
healed
mental
She
mental
illness.
believes
illness.
she
She
can
healed
also bring
everything
back life
and bring
of
people
people
back to
after
life.
death.
abantu ba kera bapfuye bakagaruka baba barapfuye ari abantu bagiraga neza bakifuza ko n'abandi bantu batahura n'ibibazo
That
nibwo
nigga
baduhaye izo
stink.
mbaraga ngo tujye tuvura abantu be guhura
Well, not trying to
n'ibibazo
be
donc
funny. If
wa
she
mugabo
bringing
bita
motherfuckers back
samusoni
to
wo
life,
muri
then that's how
bibiliya
she bring her coochie back
umusatsi
to
yari
life every
afite
day.
You know what,
uyu wanjye rero nanjye
Kimmy?
I'm the
Jesus
only child at
Louise.
home. This hair of mine is from the family. Even my grandmother never shaved her hair. And that's why I get my
That
superpowers
coochie
So
from.
she's
movie.
a
Think you
so
have
she's a
never
nat
heard
so
of the biblical
she's like an
Abraham,
original
Natural.
Nazarite.
who was renowned for the prodigious
Ooh,
strength
that
that
box
he
look
derived from
crazy.
his uncut hair.
Never
So she's
shaved.
like an original
She says
Nazarite.
that even her neighbors don't
How
understand
you even
how
get
one
that?
can marry more than one husband. They are always shocked by her lifestyle. Here, she explains why she chose to have
Schedule
many
one for each
husbands.
day of the week.
As she says, she did this so as to avoid punishment from the elders.
She said,
What?
"I'm gonna get
Okay.
all that
nanjye
wood
ntabwo ari
legally."
iki ubundi jyewe nahubiye ko ntiyobora nyoborwa n'abakuru kubana n'abagabo benshi rero ni abakuru byitsa
As you know, I don't control myself. And living with many husbands was an order from the elders. That was when I was given these superpowers. The elders commanded me to make sure and produce more and more children. And I was told I should not have more than one child on one man. And that explains the reason why I had to marry more than 6 husbands. It was something strange to my mind and shocking when I heard this. But I had to comply with these orders. If not, I would get seriously punished. After my heavy punishment, I had to agree with the
Who the
elders
fuck are these
to make their
elders?
wish come true. And now, when one hears my story, they are
The
shocked of how
ancestors.
one can live with so many husbands at one time.
She be
Why
talking
is
to
she
she
the
she
only
talks.
one connected to the
The
ancestors?
woman says she's not the only one who chooses these husbands. Instead,
That's
she's
game.
directed to a husband by
She
the
talk. She
That's
spiritual
talking to the
game.
elders.
ancestors.
And it doesn't take too long to
That's what
convince
she
him to be
said.
her husband.
I get it.
Wow.
It don't take her long to convince them niggas. Yo,
hari
this
igihe mba
bitches can't even
ndyamye
get married.
nka
One nigga.
nijoro nk'abakuru bakanzanira ishusho y'umugabo
Fact.
Sometimes, when I'm asleep, the elders bring me a vision of a man. They do that after learning of someone's behaviors. After having such a vision, what I do next is look for that person. And most times, people in my vision are not always far from this area. So I call them up here and we talk. Due to my spiritual powers, no one can reject me. When I ask them to be my
Lord
husband,
have
they all
mercy.
agree. No one has ever
It's the
rejected
power in the
my call.
berries and the roots.
She got that. She
Think
got
about
that.
this,
She
right?
got that. She got that super ooh wee.
Peep
Mhm.
game now. Now, listen to what the guy said, right? She said when she's sleeping, right? This is when she talks to the elders. This got game. When she's sleeping, she talks to the elders when she's sleeping. So she's the only one that hears this. Remember, I said, who are these quote unquote elders? Like, why
The
don't they holler at
ancestors.
them? Like, yo, elders, let me get at y'all niggas. The elders are deceased, and she only sees
Yes.
them in her sleep, right? So they put a picture of a man in her head, and it's usually somebody from the area. Or did she see a nigga on the street and like, I'm gonna get at this nigga? And then she just using this elder shit as a cover up to be like, man, I'm just greedy. I'm just trying to take all the wood in town. Like, this is nuts. That's
Yo,
game. If
after,
nobody else can speak to the elders but her.
uh,
It could be game. Even she's a witch doctor, and
yo,
a
Me
witch
and
after
Kimmy
seeing
doctor
this
is
already
with
said
show,
that. We
hunger.
said I
Yeah,
called the witch doctor. He told me
yeah,
what to do.
yeah, with a
Ooh,
hunger for
ah,
for
Ooh,
ah.
ah,
for,
ah,
for
ching, chang. Well,
yo,
she got a
after
white
seeing,
liver. Remember that super big soup, white
yeah,
liver, got the white
huh?
liver. She a witch doctor with a white liver. That
Yo,
means
after
in
seeing this
English,
though smoke, after
mm,
seeing this though smoke, I gotta say, man, any of these Instagram bros that be talking about how to keep a man, until you get 7 niggas under control, like this, walking in a straight line like them niggas in the military.
You ain't doing
army.
shit.
This is
Yo,
in the army. Yo,
I don't know nothing. So
yo, them
y'all,
Instagram bros,
if
they
y'all
say,
want to take advice on how to keep a man, there you go, right there.
y'all bad
Yeah.
bitches is getting outclassed
Super,
by a
I
bro
can't.
that
Super,
never
you know
cut no
what? You
hair.
are absolutely right. Until you can get 7 niggas to be calm and peaceful at the same time, walking in line. Shut the fuck up. Just shut
Look
the
at this.
fuck up.
Word.
Look at this
Them
nigga on the
niggas ain't
bottom screen.
fighting.
Look at this nigga on the bottom of the screen right
Yo,
here.
them niggas
Makes
ain't
sense
fight.
why.
Yo, I think she drained them niggas balls for the whole week. Yo, 'cause that's how I be. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's how I'll be looking after. I mean, I bust a hard nut, son. When I bust a hard nut, I look just like them niggas, right?
Yo, this is so crazy.
Like
Dr.
my
G says,
soul left my body.
yeah,
You
she
know what?
snatches souls as they say on what's his name? Oops, did I say that? Yeah, but Dr. G says polygamy. Let me read that real quick. Polygamy is scheduled sex, one for each day of the week, and whoever has a great week gets a bonus day. So some days she may get bonus penis, basically 2 penises in one day at the most. Okay,
Nah,
so
Oh my god.
she
look
can
at these
she can eat
dudes.
twice in a
Like,
day, and
like,
whoever throw the most joint,
huh?
he can get seconds, sloppy seconds. You can double back for sloppy seconds on the back
Like, look,
end.
if you look at these dudes, all 7 of them, I mean,
Yeah, look at my
you
man
can
right there
tell
in the
that
bottom.
their whole soul is drained, son. Like, that's what happens. Like when you have some real good box, where you just want to talk. you,
Son,
yo,
look,
that's how I be looking. Like if I got some real good box. I remember there's one time, man. This girl drained me all, son. I was like,
took your soul.
soul gone, son. I mean, I said, oh,
You know
I'm
what?
fucking the double nutter. You know, when you,
Oh,
I had I had 2 double nutters and 3 double nutters. I mean,
oh,
like back to back. You know what I
back
mean,
to back
nonstop.
nuts. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the whole thing was just drained,
Facts.
drained. So there was nothing left. You know what I mean?
Back
I
to
wanted to
back.
clean the house.
Nigga just
Yeah,
laid on
she
the
had to
bed.
tell me what to do. I did it before she would tell me what to do.
Mm.
How
All
did
I'm
you
gonna
spell?
say is that she really got the Shaft Johnson game under control. Hats off to you, sister. 7
I ain't
dangling.
mad. I
Get it,
am
girl.
not
Get
mad
it,
at this
girl.
at
Get it,
all.
girl. Woo!
With the crazy cowboy hat
You know
and,
what? I
and
don't care. You
never
know, I you
never
can
cut a hair.
overlook a lot of things, but it's just the fact that she got these niggas calm, peaceful, feeding them, walking in lines and circles and shit. Everybody's happy. She
Them
got that.
niggas is on
She got
fentanyl.
that. She got that ooh wee. She got that ooh wee.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can't get most dudes to damn take out the doggone trash, let alone
You
any
can't even get a nigga to
else.
send you a text message. God damn it,
Them niggas
Jesus
carrying.
Christ!
She got them niggas marching like a soldier. Soldiers
Word.
in a small
Tell
You
So
can't
they,
even.
Johnson
military
I
suit.
said double nutter.
You know what I'm saying? You can't even get. You can't even
No.
get niggas to respond to a text message.
Oh man, what the fuck? Look,
yeah.
so my thing is this, right? I'm still can't get past that. She hasn't cut her hair since she was born, right? So
And
what
she
that
said she
box
got
look
hair
like?
like Samson. She said she got hair like Samson. So according
All
to the
right.
Bible, she's an original Nazarite. Is this what you're trying to say, Miss?
I don't
That's
know. We'll proceed. But what that box look like though?
that's
Like
Oh
I'm
does that
shit!
joint look
out.
crazy?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
That joint look
Oh.
crazy?
I'm sure it
Does that,
does. I'm sure it does.
that
Look, and if
joint
it
look
look crazy, look, and
crazy?
I'm not trying to be funny, then it smells crazy
So
too. That's all I
crazy.
gotta say.
Oh man, and they out there in hot ass.
No, because she got the
Uh,
nuts, the roots, and
uh,
the berries.
It's still, but you still hold smells, Kimi. We know how that's a very tight environment down there. Understand? And
Yeah,
you
oh
well,
got
I
man,
hair
remember.
on it.
Oof.
heavy.
Yeah,
Remember, that's a
exactly.
whole lifetime's worth of hair. I don't know how old she is. We're gonna find out. We're gonna roll this real quick. Dr. G says she looks like she looks like a
The
dead
niggas
skeleton
are
walking
kindergarten,
riddled
huh?
with disease. Mike D in the building. What's good, Mike D? Salute.
Like they,
Smoking big soup,
yo,
Mike. That's without
Women
Mikey.
like that scare me, son.
Ooh.
But you know what? I can't even be mad at that. I can't even be mad at that. I can't judge that. I can't. Because
Yeah.
look, she feeding them like, like when you got the dogs lined up in a kennel, and you like,
Fact.
Ah,
Feeding
he
all
said the
of them one
box
at a
got
time with one
dreads.
fork.
I'm dead. He said the box got dreads. You gotta be fucked up, sir.
Box got dreads. Fact.
oh
The box
man,
got
Man, that boy must be crazy, dog.
He got, I'm fucked up. I'm dead. He said the box got dreads.
oh man.
Wait, we gotta hold on. We gotta hold on. I'm gonna just chill. We gotta roll back into this shit because this
All
is
the
Oh
getting.
my
niggas got a job too. That's crazy.
But remember, she bought them all. She bought them all a house. Bought them all one house on her huge
Oh
land.
my god. My
Yep.
head
So
hurts
Well,
it'd
already.
be
like
like
every
so
one
if
of
the
them
nigga,
niggas got a house on the land.
every one of them on her big property. So she got a house for all of her husbands. So if you marry her, she'll build you a house on her property because she's rich. And she's the local witch doctor and healer and resurrector and all this other shit. But let's proceed for a second. Let's see what
Gumbo in the pot.
you know what's crazy? She feeding all of them with one plate, with the same fork too. But it don't matter. They used to going after each other anyway. You get it?
Oh man.
All right. So let's
Smoke,
let me give a few
smoke,
more minutes.
smoke. I am so tired of you today already. It's only 36 minutes in.
Oh man.
I'm only warming up, damn it, because we were off last week.
If one, she says no. Instead, she built houses for each of her husbands. So far, she has built 7 homes for these 7 husbands. And she adds that
No
if the
cap.
elders tell her to marry more, she has no problem of having more than 7 husbands.
igihe numva nifuje uwo numva mpisemo usanga iwe muri rwa rugo rwe nabwo
When it's time for making love, it depends on who I want.
Oh shit.
I'm the one who
Mm.
chooses where to sleep and make love. Because I
What is
build
in this?
each and everyone a house, I visit whoever I want, and I satisfy their needs. There is no husband who has ever complained about anything, and none of them can dare try cheating on me. My superpowers can show it to me before it happens, and before one thinks of it. And I have a timetable for each and everyone. As there are 7, each one has a day that I visit his home. So far, I have produced 6 children from 6 husbands, and there remains 1 husband.
hanze nyine
Which
abantu
one didn't
barantinya
Nigga
have
left
a
the fucking
abasore
I bet it's
abana
the nigga
n'abagabo
with the
gutya
blazer
People out
or
here
the Freddy
fear me
Krueger.
so much that
The
they
nigga with the
can't
blazer
even
can't
talk
even
to me.
carry. Look,
They
he's
wonder
walking.
how
He
I
probably
live
don't
with
got
all these
shit
7 men, and wonder
because he
how
can't.
they have never ever had
Oh,
a single quarrel between us. But I'm just a normal person like anyone else. Though my superpowers can protect me, and there is no one who can attack. We took time and talked to the 7th husband, as others were busy doing other activities. He tells us what it feels like becoming a husband to someone who has more and more husbands.
Yeah, tell us
I
what
don't feel
that
like
pussy
riding
like.
a train.
igihe kirekire ariko haciyeho urukundo nta bantu bashobora kubana nawe urabizi badakunda.
Well, we did not fall in love for so long. She's a doctor here. She has treated 1 million sick people, and we all love and cherish what she does. Once she took the phone, called, then invited me to her house, and then proposed me and said she wants me to be her husband. It was time for me to make a family, so I was happy for the proposal and then said yes. She's doing well and doing everything for us, and surprisingly, having other men here increased our love for each other. We don't have jealous for one another.
This is crazy. She got them niggas
For
riding
all
bikes.
7 niggas bikes.
One of the reasons
Oh
we
my
love her
god.
so much is her kindness
A
and care.
giant
She
cuckold.
respects us and as men, which is different to what other people say.
Oh man, this looks crazy.
This is crazy.
Having phoned her here at home, which is also the office
Would
at the
y'all let
same
any of them
time,
dudes
she
beat?
showed us a glimpse of what she can do to people. When treating people, she asks the elders for the support, and they also respond and tell her what to do.
Oh shit.
Nigga jizzed on her?
No, I think that was a smoke bomb or some shit.
cyangwa niwe wenyine
That nigga wants some of that pussy too. Wife looking at her all crazy as shit, like, fuck out of here.
Yo, yo, all right, I'm gonna give this one more minute and we're gonna jump on to the next story, man. This is crazy.
muraho data muraho abana bafite ikibazo mubyeyi
urakoze umubyeyi
Wait, where that voice coming from?
The elders.
That's the elders.
I thought, wait a minute, them niggas is dead. How did they hear that?
You know what? Smoke.
That's what they said. And her fox.
Our
And she got
capacity
a
to
real
draw
fox
happiness
on, no
from
cap.
aesthetic objects or material goods, in fact, seems critically
The real
dependent
fox on
on
her
a
neck,
fast
for real.
satisfying or more important range of emotional or psychological needs. Among them, the need for understanding, for love, expression, and respect. All happiness or unhappiness solely depends upon the
Nigga is
object
amazing.
which we are
Tomorrow it's his
attracted
turn
by
against
love.
them.
Thank you for watching. I'm Elijah, and this is Afrimax English. Remember to subscribe.
That's crazy as hell.
Oh man.
Oh,
No jealousy. Straight peace in the spot, man.
wowzers. Yeah, that was very interesting to say the least. Fair use once again, fair use. For those that don't, please like, share, subscribe. Sunday Night Smoke Podcast. Let's see if we have any promos to run.
He's awesome, by the way. He is fun. You and him would
I ain't gonna lie. I can't do polygamy, son, because I wouldn't be able
You can't be one of
I wouldn't be
seven.
able to handle. Nah, I wouldn't be able to handle 7 wives, son.
Yo,
Honestly, I wouldn't be
that's a
able to
lot of
handle.
action.
Now, if my wife, once in a while want to bring another woman in the room and shit like that, I could do that. But as far as what I'm saying, like having 7 joints, hell no.
That's heavy
No.
rotation, man. You just
Word.
how long you think you can rock like you can pull it like I mean for example, say if you were in your 20s, like when we were in our 20s, we was like
Yeah.
you say in your
Strong back. Got a strong back.
yeah, you were in your early stages of, you know what I mean, of
Yeah.
dating and all that good stuff and adult activities and all that. So say 21, at the age of 21, 7 wives may not have been a bad idea,
See,
possibly.
it may sound good, but I think
A lot of work.
once you're in it, I don't think it's gonna work out like you planned it would. You know what I'm
Probably
saying?
not. But
Because
it's a lot of mental taxation. Yeah, possibly.
because y'all all gotta be on one mind, man. Y'all all gotta be on one mind and one direction. But there's always somebody that's want to go left. There's always somebody that want to go right. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's like when you go out when you go on a guy's trip, right? And y'all all in the car. This person want to go here. That person want to go there. This person want to come up here. This person want to stay back. This person, and then y'all all everybody's trying to get trying to get everything all together and shit. And you
Yeah.
like what I mean, you turn a vacation into a job. You know what I mean, into an act,
Hell yeah.
into a chore. You know what I mean,
Right.
instead of just relaxing. That's why I travel by myself.
Copy.
You
Yeah, it
know.
makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, because now you get to do what you want, and there's no limit to how long you get to do what you want. And
Yeah,
like,
there's nobody to make split decisions with. Like, well, how you feeling? All right, let's vote on it. Shit like that. You just like, nah, I'm doing me.
yeah, I think when you got, even when you got one wife or one woman, you know what I mean? I think it's a lot. I
It's a
mean,
lot.
I wouldn't say it's a lot of work, you know what I
It
mean?
is. A
I
relationship
mean,
is
if you
work.
make it
It's
though,
work.
but if you make it though, if you make it a lot of work, it's going to be a lot of work. You know what I mean? I like simple things. You know what I mean? I like it to be very simple. You know,
Yeah.
that don't mean like I want a dingy woman or not like that. What I mean by simple is like, you know what I'm saying? Take care of each other's sexual needs. Doesn't matter how you fucking feel, whether you're mad today or not. Take care of that need, get that out the way, whatever the case is. Um, Me, it's not. I don't require a woman to cook for me or anything like that, or
Hmm.
do my laundry and all that, because I know like these are things that I already know how to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a requirement. But if she choose to take that mantle or that responsibility, you know what I mean, then you gotta, stand on it. You know what I mean? Like like a lot of women that we meet sometimes, they'll tell you, "Oh, I know how to cook, I clean, I take care of my man, blah blah blah," but they don't really stand on that because if they have one, if they have one bad day, or what I mean, or they're upset with you, now it's a punishment. You don't get that. You're on punishment.
It's
I don't
conditioning.
like yeah,
It's with
I don't like that
conditions that
because
go with the game.
yeah, because as a man, you say you provide and you protect. Now, if I'm upset with you, you know what I mean, should I punish you? Should I not, pay the bills this month because you didn't do it? You know what I mean? You was acting up. You know what I mean? When dudes is harassing you, should I not protect you because you was acting up?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So if you get into a relationship, I think if you get into a relationship and y'all talking and getting to know each other and everything, and you you put everything on the table, like what you like and what you don't like,
Hmm.
and I think there's three things too. Like, it should be what you like, what you don't like, and what you're willing to compromise. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I think
Mhm.
there's always gonna be compromise. You know what I mean? Even though you got some, you got whether it's a man or a woman, they say, I don't compromise on that. I don't compromise on that. You don't know what you're going to compromise in, what I mean, when you get into a relationship with somebody. Because you may say, I don't do that, I'll never do that. But then you fucking turn around and here you was doing it.
Facts.
Because, you care more for that person than you ever did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you in
And
love.
he's right. And he's right. And I will say this. He's
Hell
very
yeah.
right. Super, you're right. And as a
Yeah.
Word up.
woman, I will say this is that
Facts.
as a woman, because they always say that we're the more emotional creatures, and to a certain extent we are, I have learned through time and therapy and chin checking myself, you have to be more committed to the commitment you made to a person than to your emotions because your emotions are transitory. Your
Facts.
emotions, my therapist told me that even the hottest rage only burns for like 90 seconds, but in 90 seconds you can undo your whole life.
You can fuck
So you
everything
have to so you have to remember so you have to remember that your emotions are transitory and love is a verb. It's not just a feeling, it's a verb. So as a woman, I have never, and with my birthday coming up and I'm a Gen Xer, I've learned to be more committed to my commitment I've made than to my emotions because my emotions are not, and no, I'm not gonna withhold withhold the kitty. Yeah, you still gonna get some, but it might not be like the whole passionate kiss you in the mouth. I ain't never gonna tell you no,
You get the
but
entry level, basic. It's
yeah,
like buying a
exactly.
car. It's like
Come
buying a car with a
You're
low
not
down.
gonna get the SS 4000 package that you're used to.
No level
Okay,
seats, no power windows, no radio.
exactly. You're gonna get the very basic package, but I'm not gonna tell you no. I'm never not gonna feed you. I'm never not gonna stop cleaning my house. I'm never gonna do that. But I'm more committed to the commitment that I've made. I've learned to be more committed to the commitment that I made than to my emotions because your emotions are transitory. And if more women understood that, and there is no power, there is no control in trying to control a man. Because let me tell you something, all pussy get wet, all pussy is pink, all pussy do what it do. And we outnumber you out here. He has too many options. Bitch, are you serious? Quit playing with this man.
For real.
He could
Good man.
walk outside. He could walk outside and get his dick sucked. Now you in the bathroom crying again.
Damn.
Facts. And it goes both
Right.
ways too. And it goes same way for the fellas too now. Same thing with
Yeah,
the fellas.
it does.
But hold up. But I'm just saying it because the numbers are more in y'all's favor. You all have many, plenty more options. and I'm not trying to be a pick me or give y'all excuses to be fuck niggas and be out here cheating and moving around. But you all have more options to do that than we do, especially if you're choosing from a certain level. Like I said, I'm talking about top tier chicks. I'm not talking about ratchet low
raggedy.
hanging fruit. Okay, our options are not the same.
Oh man.
Okay, our options are not the same. The
Yeah,
type of men that we're looking for, our options are not the same. And I'm not saying that we gotta toe the line to keep one or get one, but our options are not the same. So you
true.
have to understand that in order to maintain a certain level of comfort as a woman, especially if you're 40 plus, because at 40 plus, we're not in the business of flexing and compromising. You know what I'm saying? We're just at a state where we want peace and quiet. You understand?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
fact, fact.
We want some good food, some good head, some good TV, and go to fuck to sleep around here.
Good dick.
Around her,
Yes,
around
you know what I
her.
mean?
Oh man.
I
Yeah.
hear that because the age of like I was saying
we
earlier.
we tired now. We
Yeah,
done ran
think
the
about
streets. We done ran the streets. We done fucked and sweated our asses off. We tired. Am I right? We tired now. We
Yeah.
tired. Okay.
it.
Don't nobody have time for that shit. We done had all the raging arguments, all the emotional arguments and shit. Nobody got time for that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So as a woman coming from to mirror what Super was saying as a woman, no, I'm not about to not suck your dick because I'm mad at you. Okay? I'm not gonna
I
do
just
that.
ain't
But
gonna suck it that good.
exactly.
Look,
Hey.
you're
look,
not
I'm
gonna
glad
you're
you.
you're not gonna get the salt. You're not gonna get the salt shaker treatment today.
Hey
You're not
man,
gonna get the you're not gonna get the Spider-Man lip today. You're not gonna get none of it. You're just gonna get the straight up. You understand?
Oh
look,
man.
entry level is a good look out the gate on a,
You know
especially
what
when
I'm
there's
saying?
tension. When there's
Yeah.
tension,
I mean, and you know what? I could work with
it's
that.
a good look. Yeah, I'm
I could
working
work with that. You
level
know what I mean? I could definitely work with
because
that.
yeah,
You know
But
what I
I'm
mean?
just saying,
Because
it's like, you
ladies,
that
have
would
to be
make me
more, as a
feel bad.
woman, you have
yeah,
to be more emotionally disciplined, get past your feelings versus understanding that you made a commitment to this man and you have a commitment to your life versus to your emotions, because your emotions come and go. And like you said, do you not cook and clean because you mad at me? And some women will not. But like he said, so I don't have to pay the bills then because you've been acting an ass. It don't work like that. That's not fair.
Mm-mm.
like I don't feel like paying the mortgage this month. How about that, sweetie?
No, you've been talking back 2 weeks this month, so I'm only gonna pay half the mortgage since so 2 weeks out the month you've been talking back, so I'm only gonna pay half the mortgage this month.
Right.
No, Nick, that's
So
not how it works.
Exactly.
let's see what else. Yeah. I mean, you know what it is? It works both ways, but at the same time, no, those are first let me give you a salute to see your take on that. Um but
What's that, baby?
yeah, that was that's real talk. And remember, this is opinion radio right here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely I can definitely co-sign that opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm
I
gonna give that
co-sign that
give that
100.
what you think you put 100?
Oh yeah. Oh man. Because
Certified.
certified. Because
That's
you
just being
know,
honest, though. That's just being
yeah,
honest. But that also came
Yeah.
with a lot of therapy and a lot of self awareness. Because when I was in my 20s and as a late teen, when I started having babies at 18 to my early 30s, I was not a good communicator. I was defensive. I was listening. I was listening to respond. I was defensive. I was. I was not listening to understand. Do you understand? I wanted to
yeah.
be right instead of happy. I was not compromising. I was not flexible. I was probably the worst of the worst. The only good thing about me back then was that I'm not gonna fuck with you, and I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. So as being a baby mom's, I'm golden in that area because I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't care what you do. I'm not going to child support. I'm not doing none of that shit. I'm gonna live my life. I'm leaving you alone. But that doesn't necessarily make me a good look as a partner. It
Exactly.
doesn't.
And it's about self-reflection. And you did mention accountability before,
Yeah.
previously on previous broadcast. And yeah, that's what it is though, man. You gotta be accountable. Sometimes you gotta look in the mirror and be like, "Hey, man, listen, I gotta just," you know what
I
I
was
mean?
definitely part of my problem. I was definitely the problem. I was problematic as a youngin. I was definitely problematic. I had too much mouth. I had too much mouth. I didn't have enough understanding. I didn't have enough self-awareness. I was probably the worst package you ever wanted to meet. Pretty
That's
as
my
hell,
girl.
pretty as hell, smart as hell, with a slick ass mouth and a nasty ass attitude. That's the worst thing you ever got. You know what I mean?
But you grown.
Lord help a child. Lord help her.
You
Lord
grown,
help
but
her.
listen, it's all about looking in the mirror and reflecting and seeing where you went wrong. And like you said, also therapy. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah.
But it's all about like shit. I kind of I wasn't the saint. You know what I'm saying? I kind of crashed
Mm-mm.
and burned a couple of times. I kind of
So we all crash and
we
burn.
all done all that. Yeah, we. You know what I'm saying?
I'm missing about 10 opportunities to be married right now
Me,
because my
I mean,
immaturity, like Frida said, my immaturity cost me the opportunity of, marriage and saying a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Building an empire and a legacy, all that. You know what I mean? Because of immaturity. Because when you're young and you're
mhm.
immature, like you don't see what's in front of you. You know what I mean? It's like all the good stuff that these women did. You know what I mean? You know, I'm gonna be a buck, and I was afraid of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I want, maybe because I felt I was broken myself. You know what I'm saying? So I could, I can have something that good. I was, as a man, you know, this is
We just
me.
not
I'm not
ready.
talking for all men. As me personally, I felt like, I wasn't no good. So, I don't want to ruin something good. And in the process, I still ended up ruining something good.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Copy.
You know what I'm saying? You ever had a girl that was just so perfect and you know what I mean? She checks off every box, man. She checks off every
Yeah,
box.
yeah,
Guaranteed wife, material, you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like you go the extra mile for, but you're
yeah.
so fucked up, you know what I mean? You're so fucked up yourself, like you're like,
Oh,
you don't mess these girls up intentionally. It's just that, you know what I'm saying? It's a situation where like I'm fucked up. I don't want to fuck your life up. You know what I'm
Right.
the
saying?
timing
But
be
but
off.
but to me, I was being what do you call it? Considerate and I was being more considerate and not selfish because for me to get rid, to get that out of life, get them out of my life was me being unselfish. You know,
Yeah.
at the time I was looking at it, it was me being unselfish because I knew, well, I don't know. I felt like, what I mean, I would have ruined their shit. And in the process, what I'm saying, you know, if I'm looking back now, you know, yeah, would I be where I'm at if I, if I'd have held down those serious relationships when they came through?
Mhm.
Maybe, maybe not. Would I be further? Maybe, maybe not. See, it's hard to
Mhm.
know. You don't know. We don't know what the future is going to hold. But, but now that we're older now, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a person stuck. That's another thing. I'm not. Um, I got out of my way instead of getting stuck in my way. You know what I mean? So
Ooh.
I'm always open to like, I'm open for new things, man. Like I've definitely opened the door for new things instead of um instead of just being okay. I'm at this age now. You know what I mean? Fuck that. I'm not gonna change for nobody now. You know.
Yeah. Never stay in a box. Don't put yourself in a box.
Yeah. So
No
that's
no
why I try to get out.
limitations, should I say.
So,
Mhm.
so I get out of my way now. So now I get out of my way instead of blocking myself
Right.
from anything that that could be potentially good. I gotta try it first, see if it works. And
Yes.
when I mean try it, I don't mean like, okay, doing a half-ass. I mean, I gotta go all the way in. You know what I mean? Whether I land on my face hard or what I mean, I float up in the sky, fly away with it. You know what I mean? It got to be like that um now because I got like I got I know older gentlemen. They constantly stuck in their way, and like when over the years after knowing them and talking with them and them being stuck in their ways, it's like they're bitter, they're angry.
Yes.
These niggas be
Yes,
Grumpy
they
bitter
old
are.
and
man,
angry.
nigga.
They were like, they always just they always look mad and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Let me
what's wrong with these niggas? Like, yo,
let
come
me
on,
tell you
catch a child, motherfucker.
real quick. You know what happens? Let me tell you something real quick, and you can continue because this is like Charlie B says Charlie B says grown man shit like talking that and this is real talk. Dr. G says knowing one's self worth is extremely important growing up into our adulthood, right? But what happens is this, Big Soup, those grumpy old men that you were talking about, that's when you live with regrets. You understand
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's when
Yeah.
you live
Yeah.
life with regrets. That means shit. When at this point in my life, I knew that I should have made a left, but I went and made a fucking right. Or the other way around, should I say? I knew I should have made a right, but I made a fucking left right here.
Yeah,
And then you thinking like shit, and then you living with the regret of I should have made that right. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's part of the game, possibly, because like I totally hear what you were saying. Like
Yeah.
you younger, you into yourself. Like for the fellas, and I'm speaking for the fellas. Like for the fellas, you younger. You know what I'm saying? You young and upcoming. You know what I'm saying? Shorties are starting to feel you a little something, something. You know what I mean? And there's nice like shorties. We are Gen X. We Gen X pretty much for the most part. Everybody in the panel Gen X. So it's like, listen, like damn, I'm too hot right now to settle down with this. Like I'm like I got a few joints on me. You know what I mean? And this is like, damn, this is perfect. But she just got here at the wrong time. Like, damn. Like, why did I meet you now? I need to meet you when I cool off. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
Like,
Sounds
like,
about gross.
no,
yes,
listen,
that's
I'm gonna keep it
Yeah.
a band, but that was my life. I'm not speaking for everybody, but that was my life, and I can understand maybe what Soup was talking about. Because if you young and you hot, like remember, there's levels to this shit. Like you could be the nigga with the Freddy Krueger sweater on, or the nigga with the gray blazer, right?
yeah, amazing.
You smell me? So there's levels to this shit when it comes to
Definitely.
young brothers coming up. Like some dudes are hot, some are not. Some get a little more attention than others. Some got a little bit more game than others. Some you understand what I'm saying? So there's levels to this issue
Absolutely.
to the to the
It's
to the
like,
pain and the sexual market value
yeah.
of the fellas when we coming up. So if you getting a lot of attention from the ladies, if you hit the what they would call genetic lottery, and you're getting a little attention from the ladies, the
Oh
attention
yeah,
from women is hard to focus on that one like on one because it's like wow, you're just getting into the game and you're getting a lot of opportunity. So
oh yeah.
it's like you can't really like damn, huh? Like oh man. So I could
All my
actually
shots hit.
I met two perfectly marriageable women that I could probably have you know that I could have just been settled down and all that shit with. You know what I'm saying? But I just at the timing was not right. And one of them when we kind of went our ways because she's just like you just doing too much. You know what I'm saying? And that's the story of my life. Doing too much. But ultimately, I was like, you know what, man, I'm gonna see you when I get like 40. Like for real. I was like, we gonna like when like when we like 40, I'm gonna double back and see where you at with it. You know what I'm saying? Um, I never double
Yo,
back. I
yo,
never
my
double back.
entire
I'm just
life. Yo, looking at back at it now, my entire life, I've probably been on 5 serious dates. And when I mean like 5 serious dates, I mean like picking them up, taking them out, having conversations, talking, and then fuck that first night. Totally. Normally, I fuck on the first night. I'm sorry, I do fuck on the first night.
If
But
possible, we all would. I'm keeping it a man.
when I tried it, I tried to square out, man. Like doing all of that, man. And you know what I'm saying, man. I can help myself. I give her like 2 more days. If you don't get the fuck out of here.
Man, let me take this comment down. Dr. G was just giving you mad love right there.
No, no, no. That was back in the day. That was
I
when I
know.
was young.
We was young.
Immature.
Yeah, we was young and dumb, man. I can't front. Like I
You
said,
know.
I could have
I
been
still
married twice, possibly. If I was not if my head was in the proper space, shall I say?
and yeah, and don't get me wrong, like at the time also, you know what I mean, marriage was a scary thing for me because, you know what I mean, I've seen what it does to a lot of people.
Mhm.
So that also let me that was also a factor in my decision as well as far as letting them go because I didn't want to ruin something a good friendship. Till this day I'm still cool with a lot of them. You know what I mean? I don't talk like even though I'm cool with them, I don't talk to them like on a debt. I don't talk to them. Yeah, they probably hit me up once every 2 or 3 years. Say hi, how you doing? You okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay, and that's it. Keep it moving. You know what I
Happy
mean?
holiday.
Yeah.
Just thought
I mean,
about you.
am I a petty guy? Yes, I am petty.
But people, but all right. Dr. G says marriage. At what age are we talking? Like I was talking for me, for example, Dr. G. I was like around maybe 20, around. Well, the first opportunity, real quick. Hold your thoughts, soup, real quick. Dr. G, really, let me just hold my sister down real quick. Check it out. The first marriageable material woman that I was around 23, 24 ish. So that may have not been, I was still a little too young. The second opportunity, the second candidate may have came around when I was, say, maybe 3 years later. But like at that point I was in fuego. I was on fire. You see what I mean? Like I was at the top of my game. You know what I'm saying? It was the block was hot. See, thumbs down, too young, exactly. But I
Yeah,
still have
that's too smoke. I have to agree. That's too young. That's way too young.
Yeah, I was
yeah,
thinking 22, smoke. I was in my 20s too, thinking about, if I get married, I'd probably do it in my 20s. But
man.
looking back at it now, thank God I didn't,
Yeah.
because
The
I'd have been.
second one was almost 30, but the first one was, yeah, a little younger. So yeah, that was what's the name? That was hold on, let me bring you back in. I'm sorry, I didn't realize y'all had thinged off. But yeah, yeah, yeah. It was so the second time was thing, but I still thought it was like I really like, it just wasn't like, I was just like, it was too much, man. I knew I couldn't do what I couldn't do right because it was just, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
It
Trust
was,
me,
it was kinda hot. Yeah, at that point, I was just in my prime. I was, making had a good solid job, was making good money.
I know.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
Had a little side stuff going on and all. It was just, yeah, it was just a lot of I was all over the place. We was traveling a lot. You know what I mean? I started traveling like, man, this is so crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. What's so crazy about this? The second, like the first marriageable material, and this is a fact. That's the first marriage material wife that I passed up on. It's funny because that was the first time I ever left the country. Like we had already broken up, and my boy that lived around the corner says, "Yo, son, yo, we've been going up and down the East Coast. We've been here, ATL. Da, 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 da. Yo, son, I'm going to Jamaica. Me and my girl, and him and her are still married to this very day." And I was like, "Oh shit, I just broke up with her like fucking a month ago, son." But it was cool though. We didn't break up on beef terms. We broke up kind of like she was just like, "Yo, I love you," but you all over, man. You here, you there, you every weekend you here, you over there, you out of state, you there. So that was my first, actually. We all went to Jamaica together, had a great time. Actually, it was wild. But we never got back together after that. But it was just like, we were familiar with each other. She wasn't seeing anybody as of yet. and it worked out cool. But it was just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So the second, after that, the floodgate was open. So anybody else that came after that, like I was already on the move and all over the place since I was a young boy. So yeah, that's that right there. Sorry to throw the filibuster in, but that's kind of what it is. Charlie B said he got married at 23, going on 24. Woo! Salute to
Charlie
that.
B.
Charlie B. Salute to Charlie B, man. Charlie B was in New York last weekend. Actually, coming
Okay.
back from Egypt. You see Charlie B. You see Charlie B's IG. Just real quick on a side note.
Oh, so
So
that's Charlie B. Okay.
yeah, super underscore M SUPA underscore M SUPA underscore M. He was on a layover in New York, coming from Egypt. So
That's yo, I got some of
crazy.
those Egyptian joints that somebody gave it to me once in a while. How
But
you doing, love? How you been? How you doing, love? Got you up on here. We ain't even introduced you.
crazy. It's Kimmy. She actually put a picture on because before I didn't see a
Okay.
picture. So it's Kimmy. She's back in the building.
All right, Kimmy, it's good.
Dr. G says, when you marry so young, I believe that it's a recipe for disaster. Just because when you're young, you're supposed to live your life. Bump your head, be on West,
Yo,
etc.
I used to have a technique of breaking up with girls, right?
A
I
technique?
used to, yeah, like,
Oh, go
but
ahead.
it was a technique to break up with them and do my thing and then get back with them. So I used to start like I just randomly start an argument, right? So that way, you know
I
what I
was
mean?
gonna say that the good old start the argument game.
Yeah. The goal was to either to get her to hang. If I could get her to hang up on me, if I could get her to hang up on me, that's a good thing. That means so I can come back later and said it was your fault. You stop talking to me.
Well, you hung up on me.
You know, and I
so
want to answer
crazy.
the phone. Like I would never answer the phone. And then after 6 months, I hit him up like, hey,
After you
how
finish with
you
the new
doing?
episode,
Or
man.
like I hit him up on a holiday. If it's a year, I hit him up on a holiday. Like the best time to hit up your ex on a holiday is what the holidays is Christmas.
Thanksgiving,
No, I want to hit him
Valentine.
on. I want to Valentine's Day. Like Valentine's Day, there's 2 days. There's 2 days to find out if she's messing with another dude, if she got a new boyfriend. There's two specific days: birthdays and Valentine's Day. Now, and and Christmas. You know, those are the three. Those are your
Holiday.
3 days.
Okay.
So I try to break up with them in the summertime. It's-
Yeah, that summer freedom be that. Oh, the summer freedom be the
yeah,
jizz joint.
yeah. I try to break up with them in the summertime because the hoes be coming out with half naked. So you
Oh,
know,
Dr. G's on you. She said typical behavior. Start
So
child. It says you're not connected. I dropped the link again. You could
yeah.
hit the link again and try to refresh. Go
So yeah,
ahead.
I'll break up on them around those times. You know what I mean? And this I'll find out if they got a new boyfriend or not. You know what I mean? I hit them up on Valentine's Day like Happy Valentine. Now if they respond with a Happy Valentine, they'll be like, "How you been?"
Like, I'm
Yeah,
here with my boo right now. I'm
you know
hanging
what
out.
I'm saying? Nah, they never do that, right? And then if they now if you hit them up on Christmas and they don't respond, that means they got a new boyfriend. You know what I mean? So you gotta wait till her birthday.
Oh man, that's
Okay,
Yeah,
funny.
you
I'm
gotta
back.
cut
I'm
that.
sorry. I got kicked
That's
out for
the,
some reason.
All
Oh,
good.
so you know what I mean. There's like so I played it. I used to play the game like that, and I always get them back because you know what I'm saying. I'll tell them, you know, I say shit like, you know, it was really messed up how we stopped talking. You got mad at me and you just hung up like you didn't want to be with me. It
Man.
was like, no, I didn't. But you know,
Go that way.
Y'all
now
think y'all so slick.
that is such narcissistic gaslighting behavior.
Look,
I know, right?
When you
But here's another one I used to
23
do though.
years old, come on, man. We was young.
But
We was
but here's another one I
little.
used to do smoke when that didn't work, right?
Uh-huh.
Like when I started an
Hey, don't
argument,
spill all the sauce. Don't spill all the sauce. What? Nah,
Right.
we got
oh
some young
good, these
bucks out
young
there that need
boys
to
is
learn some game. Nah, you're
young
right. Nah,
boys
spill
is
one more. Spill one more. Let's give one more
so
cheat code to the young
another
bucks out
another
there.
one I used to use is
Mhm.
to when like say the argument shit don't work, she's still on the phone, she won't let go, she wanna talk it out and you wanna work it out. And you can't hang up because if you hang up now it's gonna fall back on you. It's gonna be like you the one that hang up on me and you still want her. So I used to do the other one. This is another one that get her to hang up the phone on you and shit. Like, you know what I mean? I used to ask him to do, ask him sexual shit. Like, I wanna why can't we have a threesome? I don't want
What?
to. What you
Here
wanna
you
have,
go.
Chico? I never wanted
What?
it. I didn't want it. I knew that shit was gonna get her to hang up.
Oh my god.
Go extreme.
Yeah, you
And
gotta go
wait for the
straight.
section to go down.
Or tell her, yo, I wanna do anal with you. No, no, no. See, it's
I
all
am fucking.
you
Thank you,
don't
Dr.
wanna
G. I
try
am fucking
nothing. Listen,
dead.
you don't wanna
I
try
am
nothing.
fucking
But
dead.
that's
This
the shit
is,
they do
you know,
though.
But that is the
and
shit they do, though, Kimi. Kimi, if I could
Super.
put up my phone right now, Kimi, in the past 2 weeks, I would kill these niggas right
Man, we just spilled the
Exactly.
game. We just fucked up anybody that was just trying to holler at her. We just fucked up the game.
nah,
My
she's still
bad.
good money. And here's the
She got
last
it.
and
She got
final
it.
one I used to definitely use.
Don't give him all the
Um,
money. Don't give
um,
him all the money, Sue.
cause this one's real good. You know what I'm saying? This one is a guarantee work.
All right, give him one guarantee.
Um,
I like warranties. We got to go with one guarantee at
yeah,
least.
this one always works. The silent treatment. When
Oh,
now.
you
Mm-mm.
just walk into the room mad for no reason. And as soon as they ask you what's wrong with you, look at them, don't say nothing, and just turn the TV on and ignore them.
the crazy face. The face. You got to put the full face on.
Word, word. You just don't say nothing. Just don't say nothing. I mean, they're gonna get tight. They're gonna start. They're gonna say, "Okay, fuck you then." You don't say nothing. They're gonna leave, come
What's
back.
wrong with
What's
you?
wrong with you? What happened? Why won't you talk?
Dr. G says, give us all the money. The cheat code is out.
Thank you.
You know?
Super, super. I love you. I swear to God. But let me tell you what's not going to work with me. I know how to play dead good over here. You're going to be fucked up talking to me because I speak Spanish too. You would like, you ain't talking to me. I will, hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué entiendes? I'll start
Oh,
speaking to you.
then I know you're gonna get open. So you
But
back in the game
here's how
again.
you combat that, fellas. Here's how you
You
combat
right
that.
back in the game.
Here's how you combat that, right, fellas?
Oh man.
Um, get some cheap ticket to a comedy show. Boom, babe, I surprised you.
Oh,
Oh,
the surprise date. Yes.
A surprise date, son. You
Get
know
right
what I
back
mean?
together, go out, have a few drinks. Next thing you know, you
Yeah,
slapping each
yeah,
other's ring
yeah.
off.
She gonna be mad. Get some roses and shit. Like, I was trying to set this up for you because I knew I was gonna give it away if I came out with a surprise, babe.
Oh,
super. You remind me so much of 50. I don't know why you remind me of 50. You are so petty. Why are you so petty?
it's that New
Um,
York shit.
matter of fact, talking about petty, like I've been doing some petty shit this week with my ex.
Oh,
I haven't talked to her like 3 years, and she fucked up and and sent me a message
happy
somewhere.
President's Day, super. Like what the happy
I
President's
mean,
Day, nigga.
like me and her been off and on for like years and shit like that. So she thought she was gonna use my tactics on me, but
Oh
no,
shit.
no, 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 no.
She been
Don't work
around you
like
too
that,
fucking
boo.
long. That's why
Yeah,
she's seen all your game and she reverse engineered that shit.
yeah. So I hit her back. Oh, she was asking me about Christmas and all that. Yeah, I'm like, yo, you don't
That was
use
the
Christmas on
holiday.
me. You try to use Christmas on me? No,
Like,
I invented
we
this shit. So I said,
didn't use
Christmas good.
holiday.
How
Yeah.
was your Christmas? And she's like, oh, it was great. Spend time with the family. Oh, I missed them. Lie.
Oh shit. I miss them. I miss little Freddie. hit me up
So
for
she,
$5 every week when I
so
Come
here
post.
she
through,
go.
Fido.
So here she go. You know, this is when you know, like she thought she's gonna make her way back in, right? She
Oh
start
shit.
writing long ass paragraphs and shit. You know, talking about her life and all type of shit. And I haven't talked to her in about 2 months now. I haven't responded.
Oh, a
I'm gonna
2 month
respond
ghost
to that.
period?
Yeah, I'm gonna respond to that
Oh,
next
wow.
Christmas. I'm gonna respond to that. I'm gonna respond back to that text next Christmas.
I have a question for the fellas, Smoke and Super. I have a
Oh,
question. This
oh,
this just this just happened to me yesterday. Okay, I have a question.
okay. We're gonna
What kind of desperation would make you send a request to a woman that has blocked and deleted your number through Cash App just to ask me how are you? Why would you do that? For $1? You asking me for $1 to say how are you and you know you blocked and deleted?
I think that was let me see. That means still in love. Uh that it
No, no,
screams
no.
extreme
It can't be
desperation.
love. We only talked for
Or
we
maybe
only
not
we
love.
only had a we only
I'm
had a conversation for 6 days.
well, I'm just saying, well, still extremely what's the word? Maybe love wasn't the word. Maybe
Nah,
still determined to get at you.
I'm.
Uh
I
let's
know.
see.
I know this one perfectly.
Oh shit.
Please explain.
Charlie B said that's bozo shit.
Nah, what happened was.
That's
What happened
just
was.
oh, that Bizox. Oh, that's what would
Yeah,
inspire.
this.
Oh,
He never got that. He never got none of that. It was 6 days
that's
and
what I'm
he's
saying.
long
But
So
here,
distance.
yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
he's
tell y'all.
inspired
I'm gonna
to
tell
do it
y'all
already.
what.
He
I'm gonna tell
visualized
y'all
it.
what.
He's
I'm
trying
gonna
to
tell
make
you
that
why that happening right now to you.
trying to make that shit happen.
The reason why that's happening to you is because your conversation. You may have said something about that. Got 3,000.
You mean the SS 4000?
Shut up, Kimi. Shut up, Kimi. Shut up,
Salt
Kimi.
shaker. The salt shaker.
He's
You know, he
make
probably he probably
Kimi
looked
calls it the SS 4000, the Soul Snatcher 4000.
soul
right.
snatcher. You take
You
a nigga
probably mentioned something like that.
Oh.
You probably mentioned something like that, and that nigga forgot everything else that you talked about. And
uh
all he knows now is that he has to have you. And
yeah.
now he's thinking of now once he realized, oh, you know what I mean, he got to have you. Now he's agreeing to everything that you like,
Yeah.
everything that you told him, you know what I mean, you looking for in a man. Now he's saying he's everything and all that, and he's throwing shit on top of it. You know what I mean? And then that kind of, I guess that probably
Oh,
freaks you out.
man.
That probably freaks you out. Like, whoa, this nigga
Yeah.
talking about he want
He
to
getting
marry me,
crazy
have
hard.
kids with me, want to do all this shit with me. You know what?
No, it
Nigga
came
going
out the
crazy
blue.
hard out the blue.
What,
But if you got them
what
blocked
came? Hold on.
already,
What came out the blue? What came out the blue?
Okay, okay, maybe I should give you some
yeah,
backstory. What happened
give a
was
little bit,
this
not too
this
much, but a little something. A little something.
okay, yes. So
Mhm.
anyway, me and this dude had he's long distance first of all. So there's never been any physical interaction and not even a kiss. Not I don't even know what this nigga looks like in real life, but he's from the same area I'm from. So
Uh-huh.
we
Niggas can
have
be
we
crafty.
have a lot in common. Kimi even knows his children. Okay.
Oh shit.
So
Small
it's
world.
like we have a lot, it's very small world. But it's like he started talking crazy, and because I listen different at my age, at my big age, I listen different to the crazy in him. And I told him in the beginning, I'm not about to play with you when it
So
comes
he
to
a little
certain
crazy.
shit.
He got a little crazy in him.
Yes.
Yeah, see that's what I just said. Smoke. You know what I mean? He heard some shit.
No, no, no. He got a little crazy in him that I heard, and so that's why he got blocked and deleted. Because I listen different. Because the same shit that's cute in the beginning would be the same shit that fuck you up. And at our big age,
That,
you have to listen different. And when
that's
niggas
what I'm
say
saying.
certain, and when niggas say certain shit, you have to understand this is what you can expect. When niggas tell you, oh yeah, I go through phones and I watch for codes and shit. No, I'm not about to fuck with you like that. Because you're not about to be clocking me like that.
It's
You're not
stalker
about to
rap.
treat me like that.
See,
That's stalker behavior.
but
Yeah,
see
that's
that
it. And
that's what I'm saying though. This is what I was saying, Smoke. That's what I'm saying. Like,
And
um,
so I blocked and deleted them. This was over 30 days ago. So
yeah.
when I woke up Friday morning going to work, it was
happy
like
President's Day,
5:48 in the
star
morning.
child.
What?
But y'all
What
hear
did you
what I
say?
said?
Happy President's Day, Star Child.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, so I woke up at 5:48 in the morning. I had a request on Cash App. This nigga requesting $1 for me talking about how are you? Are you kidding me?
But you see, that's what I was saying though earlier. Like
Shit.
you,
I'm gonna try that
like
one
if
day.
within your conversation, right? And you say you, like you said, you know, what I mean, y'all got a lot in common, right? So within the
Yeah.
conversation, you probably got comfortable enough to tell them about the gat.
SS
And
4000.
word.
It's real.
And then once he heard that shit, like I said, everything else went out the window. Now you belong to him. Now he's the only one who's gonna get that from here on out. So now
This
he
dude,
start telling. So
this
probably
nigga,
within your conversation, you probably mentioned,
committed.
stuff like, you want somebody who's gonna protect you and shit like that. And so now he went overboard with it. Now
Yeah,
he's
he
saying, so
qualified.
I want, I qualify. Like I'll go through your phone and what I mean, I know where you're at. I'll be able to find you and all this other shit. But he's saying it subtly, like, what I mean, subtly, like, yeah, um, you know, I'm the type of guy that, what I'm saying, when you're my woman, what I'm saying, I make sure I protect you, take care of you, what I'm saying. I'll make sure wherever you at, I'll be able to get there in time and stuff, because
Those
I'll be
smoker
able to,
vibes.
I'll be able to check you. I'll be able to check up on you. Whether it does, I know we're far and everything. We got a little distance between you, but I'll still be able to reach out. And if I got to find out where you at, if anything happened to you, I'll be there for you and all type of shit. But
Yeah.
he may have said it differently, because the gat keeps kicking in, and then he probably kept going crazy with it. And then,
The thought,
you
the
start
thought that
picking up,
I don't
the crazy vibe. You start picking up the crazy vibe, and you're like, "Whoa, this nigga here
Yeah.
is crazy."
red flags
And then
everywhere.
that's when you blocked him. But technically, it's not. He's not really crazy. He's just crazy about what that mouth can do. He's not really crazy. But
You know
Because
what?
but
Super,
but
super.
since it's been a while since he's spoken to you,
Yeah.
now
Oh,
he's
goodness.
afraid now he's afraid if he doesn't try something real hard to get you, he's gonna lose you completely.
Yeah,
So
he it's the
this
final push.
nigga
but you
is
don't
Final
request
this
you
push.
nigga this nigga is a smart nigga to go on Cash App just to get a text to you.
I could have never even
wait,
thought of
I
using
mean,
wait,
like
that.
wait, 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 wait,
nobody
Really
was
wait,
be
there.
in the
I mean,
wait,
building.
wait. Sorry.
Thank you, Kimi. Please
He
help me here.
he's
Please help me
he's
here.
he's so smart that he's dumb. Okay. Now, if you really trying to really do your thing as the man thing and whatever, you don't request a fucking dollar from me. You send me some money, my dude, and be like, "Hey,
For
girl, how you
real.
doing?"
but
And I
here's the
will
thing.
respond.
I usually don't pay till after.
Here's the thing. No, here's the thing with that. Here's the thing with that, because, like I said, man, if you're a petty dude, what I mean? But here's the
He's
thing with
petty.
But here's the thing with that situation. Why he requested $1? Because he knew that would trigger you to have a conversation with him.
No, I declined it.
You know
Like, why the hell you sitting up here asking me for a doggone dollar?
Thumbs
No,
exactly.
I
down.
just declined it.
You know,
Oh, the request? Oh, okay. So you didn't
But
respond
but
to
it
it.
works in two
Nothing.
ways. Too.
Fine.
It works
Okay.
in two ways. It will trigger you to try to get, huh? Is this nigga crazy? And reply
Right.
back, or it would trigger you. What I mean, to decline it, and then okay, all right, she
and
still
then you
want.
gonna call and cuss him out facts.
No, she still want me.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, after it's all said and done, KRS-One said it back. He's a part-time sucker. Peace to the Middle East. Go to hell on somewhere, my dude.
And guess what? Kimi, I'm about to do it tomorrow one time. See, y'all petty, but they call me Big Petty. Oh my God. They don't understand how deep my petty goes. I'm petty as fuck. Petty as fuck.
Sometimes you got to appreciate the petty. Like, name that petty for 500. Famous petty.
Dang that petty. I'm so petty that dang that petty. Like I know how to play dead so good. Like I have blocked and deleted a nigga as soon as we got off the phone, and he don't even understand what the fuck happened.
That's pretty petty. Uh, Kimi, give me a quick petty. Give me a quick petty situation. How petty? How petty can you get?
How petty can I get?
Or at least name somebody.
Ooh.
Name somebody, a famous person with the name Petty in their name. At least give me something petty. Something
I
you
don't
did
know.
petty or
Tom
a
Petty?
famous petty. Tom Petty.
Yeah, Tom Petty.
Okay, go ahead. Big Soup. How petty can you get? I'm
How
gonna
petty I
say
can get.
before you steal my answer. I'm
Um,
gonna say Richard Petty. Okay, God damn it. So don't say that. Okay, go ahead.
um,
That was a rigged question.
petty. I can get petty. Like, I'll borrow your car and get some fish, and open up
Oh
the glove box and get
man.
to the air filter inside the car and
Ooh,
put the fish there, and then break
ooh,
up with your ass,
ooh,
and I put it in there in the summertime.
ooh.
Did it dry quick? And you just got the
You
bubble.
know what? You
Ooh,
better be
that's
glad don't
good.
Super.
nobody know your
Your
address,
joint be
Super.
smelling
Cause
like an
ooh
alley or
wee.
like some
That's
green
why I
garbage
have my
can.
place.
Super. What is wrong with you?
Charlie B says
Yo,
Kyle Petty. Good
word.
Petty, Charlie B. Kyle Petty. Go
Yo,
ahead.
that shit was stick up the car whole summer.
Have
People
your
be
joint
talking
smell like a
about me
dirty
like, yo,
alley?
you smell like fish. You will never have another nigga in that car.
Shorty may not want to go in the car
That would
after
be
that.
so hard to find because a lot of females, I mean, a lot of people don't know about the
Air
filter
cabin
inside the
filter.
car in the
Right.
cabin. You know,
Yeah.
they only because when they go change out their oil change, they only change the filter in the hood of the car, but not the
Yeah.
inside
Mm-hmm.
of the
Right.
car.
Yeah. They judge the oil filter, but not the cabin
So every
filter.
time you turn that AC on in the hot ass,
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's
You know
cold.
what?
Oh man.
That's cold.
That's heavy petty. That's
or
over
if you
petty.
try to, if another nigga try to borrow your car, like yo, your bitch smell like fish.
Mhm. Let me
Yeah,
give
mad
I think
people gonna think your pussy smell like fish and start talking about you.
Don't cut the seat warmers on.
that's
Oh my God. Oh my God,
oh
Kimi. Not the seat warmers.
that's
Oh my God.
crazy.
No, I'm petty because I know certain things about how law works. Um, I once helped my friend take over her boyfriend's apartment. They were living together, and he took a bitch on vacation for 2 weeks. So I helped her
Ooh.
declare him dead, and he had to prove he was alive. And she had him taken off the lease. So when he came back from vacation with the bitch, he had to prove he was alive just to get his shit back.
That's heavy. We're gonna have a
Oh
look,
man.
should I have taken out petty meter? The petty meter, because both of those weighed pretty heavy on the petty meter.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't got shit.
Those are up there.
I ain't got shit on y'all
Look, me
on the
me
petty
and
meter. I
Smoke just
said
sit up there and said,
Richard
oh, Tom
Petty,
Petty and Richard Petty.
Kyle Petty, like them niggas want petty to
Nah,
a whole
they call me
Man,
Big Petty for a reason.
level.
I'll take all our pictures I'll take all your pictures and put it up on back page with your
Oh
number saying
no.
$20. Have niggas pulling up to your front door.
Phone
Oh
numbers,
no.
private photos, put them on one of the pay for play websites
Or go
along
get
with
me
the
a
phone
burner
number
phone. Go get me a burner phone and one of those burner credit cards, and
at a
then
cheap rate,
pay for a page. Pay for it.
like $20
Have
an
niggas
hour.
going around on
Anything goes.
every little escort site, man. Have niggas pulling up to your ship for the short the quickie, the $80 special.
No. Oh, super. That's terrible. That is horrible.
Hey yo, let me tell y'all something real quick. Do y'all remember real quick? Star Child and Kimmy Kali. I don't know if y'all remember Lenny P from
Who?
the TV app. Remember we used to be on the Haps television app, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Big Super before I came to the YouTube side, we all used to be on a television app called Haps TV, right? And it was a whole community, and we used to do the show over there and all that other good stuff, right? So do you guys remember Lenny P? You remember Lenny P?
Yes.
Yeah, she was a
Yes.
shit
She
starter.
said that happened to her back in the days. The same shit that Big Super describes, said something like that happened to her. I don't know if she was capping or not, but somebody put her
Now we do
phone
that. That's really
in
we
her
do
somebody petty put, I guess, an ex-boyfriend did some petty shit and put her fucking phone number in one of those
I can
come
believe it because she's a bitch.
yeah, come get some for $20. Thing.
Now you gotta make
You
see
put her
that.
address.
You gotta
Listen,
make it realistic. You gotta make it
son,
realistic.
the nigga put her address and everything in the ad,
Oh
and
my god.
it was her parents' crib because she was very young back then. You
Oh my
understand? I
god,
remember
that's
she was
terrible.
telling this. Yeah, that was crazy. Dr. G said, "Shit, that's beyond petty. All these beyond petty. You need new category for these tricks. These tricks. I'm gonna call that."
Okay, I'll tell you. When I was younger, and I told Kimi this story. When I was younger, and I was like in my first real relationship, the father of my first 3 children, we got into it, and we didn't like talk for like 14 days. This is when you're in your early 20s and you had that kind of energy, that had that kind of pettiness in your system. So this dude, so he was like, "You really ain't gonna talk to me." So I started talking to him in Spanish, and Kimi was like, "I'm surprised that nigga ain't put your head between the washer and the dryer."
Nigga came back with a new washer and dryer. Wait, what?
No, because because I hadn't spoken to him, like I really hadn't talked to him in like literally like 14 days. So finally he said, "You really ain't gonna talk to me." So I started talking to him in Spanish because he wanted words. Them is words, just because it's not English, it's not my fault. Kimi was like, "See, I'm surprised the nigga ain't put your head between the washer."
Oh shit! Oh, that's crazy. Wow.
Now I once had this chick come to the crib and shit. You know what I mean? She took the train. This one, you know what I mean? This why I didn't even have no car. She took the train and shit. She came to the crib. You know what I mean? All you know what I mean? Snotty bitch too. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to put up with this bitch just like a fuck. So we got into the crib. She got into the crib. She started talking shit about the crib, like, you know, all that other shit. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I'm talking to her and talking to her. Finally, I talked her out of the panties and shit. And I made sure it was late at night too. Like I make sure, like I always, you know, try to get them at late at night. So it's like 2 in the morning and shit.
No, you good.
It's like 2 in the morning and shit. I'm trying, finally talked the bitch out of the panties. Got that. She had a fucking. I'm like, yo, let me take you to the train. She's like, oh, I'm not taking no train this late at night. I'm gonna give you a cab. Now,
Yeah, you
mind
may
you,
have
I had
to.
to put up with a lot of shit with this bitch just to
You may
get some
have to go
ass.
all night, bro.
And she had to, I mean, like, yo, bitch, you took the train here. Fuck you mean you can take something back? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. So I said, all right, you want to play dumb? All right, I got you. So I called a cab. This was back in the days. You call, the little Spanish nigga cab. So I called a cab and
Gypsy
shit.
cab, we call it in New York. We call that a
Yeah,
gypsy cab, y'all.
called a cab, right? I told her I was going to pay for the cab or whatnot, right? So what I did was I say, hold on, let me go talk to my man. That's my man right there. So I tell him he is going to Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. I made it. I said, all right, cool. He's gonna take it to Brooklyn. I took care of everything. You ain't gotta pay for nothing. He's like, okay.
Oh man.
Yo, she got to the spot.
Nigga, like that'll be $20.
She was like, he paid for it, man. He's like, no, he did. He's like,
Oh,
it's your friend. Yo, she called my
I
joint.
don't
Yo,
think
my
so
shit was
it, but
going up, man.
that is funny.
She was like, you ain't shit. You ain't Yo, oh man, that shit was funny as hell. So she was like, you ain't shit, you motherfucker, you piece of shit. I never talk to you, bitch ass nigga. I gotta call my sister to come down. This man is
That's when the nigga had to call upstairs for somebody to come downstairs with the money and shit. Oh man.
Yeah, nigga locked him in the car.
Yeah, because they won't let you out if you don't pay a fare. Nigga lock the door on your ass. You gotta definitely make that call. Somebody gotta come down with the bread.
Yo, nigga locked her in the car, man, threatening to call police on a bitch. And she screamed and she cried. Now, mind you, like I wasn't going, like I could have paid for the cab, but the fact it was an attitude, so it was just mad, like a bitch felt like she was,
You gotta explain it, man.
Oh man,
You the bad guy regardless. You the bad guy regardless.
Yo, I called, me and my man, like Me and my man was in a crib, yo, we was just playing over the messages and shit.
Oh man, just laughing at them shit.
It was like, yo, where you from? Yeah,
That was back in the days when niggas had a voice, the voice, the
word. How you go
answer
to a nigga
machine.
crib with no bread? Like she was complaining about she wants something to eat and all of a sudden I'm like, yo, it's like 10 o'clock, man. Oh, I want a sandwich. So I like, fuck it, man. Let me feed this bitch so I get some ass and get her up out of here.
Oh
And
man,
all type of shit, man. It was a whole bunch. It was a mess, man. Feta, do all
man.
type of shit. Then she was fretting on a box. I'm like, yo, bitch, you came. It's late at night. What the fuck you thought you was coming over here to do? And I'm like, to the point where
Have a sandwich. What do you think?
I was like, yo, man. I was telling her, yo, look, I got to work tomorrow, man. I think it's time for you to go. And then she realized, yo, damn, this nigga is tight, so he ain't even gonna
Yeah.
give me a ride home. So then she started flirting and all that shit because she gave me some ass. After I nut, it's like, oh man, time to go.
Oh,
Oh my god.
She was, but she was like, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. This late at night to go back home. You better call me a cab.
and that's the thing. You know what?
But hey,
Like
she
Pimpa,
said to call her a cab. She never said to pay for the cab.
yeah, she said call it. Nah, that's facts. And you did what it do. You actually made the call, right? And
Right,
Ladies,
I
that's
that's
made
why
the
you
call.
always have money in your pocket when you go out
You
with a
never
nigga.
go nowhere broke. You don't go nowhere
No.
broke. Like, why would you do that to yourself? Like, especially if a nigga is calling you. No offense, ladies, and I'm gonna just say this because I'm super single, been super single. If a nigga is calling you after a certain hour, you know he trying to either to get some box or some neck or a combination of the two. This is not a game. This is not a drill. So if you're gonna have to take the train, public transportation anyway, first of all, understand you're gonna have to take the same way home. Prepare yourself. If he's not if
or
he's not willing to come pick you up in the first place, he don't care how you get there. Why was he gonna care how you get home?
which is crazy. But yeah, you're right. The care is supposed to be getting to the box. Like I gotta
Exactly.
secure
If
the
he doesn't care
what do you
enough
call it?
about your
Secure the
box or your
package.
neck for you to be safe to get to him, why would he care after he busts a nut for you to get home? Like what the fuck?
We we call
Ladies,
that
that's when I was
we call that post nut clarity. Okay.
yeah, ladies, that's when I was in my teens. I got a
Yeah.
car, so I'll be able to drop you home.
No,
Yeah.
but here's the thing though. If you don't care enough about me, obviously I'm not on the box that first of all you called me after a certain hour, which means I'm not necessarily the worst choice, but I'm the easiest choice at this time of night. You know what I'm saying? So you don't care how I get there. You know that I'm willing to come and drop down on you. It doesn't matter. So you don't even care enough about that. Why would you go out there broke anyway? Like why the fuck would you do that?
But here's the thing,
It's
though.
communication. I think
But,
everybody needs to communicate. Like when you make
but
that, like when a booty call go down, right? Like. I'm not saying I've done it, but if I've done it, you've done it. I'm just saying. So when the booty call, like it's all about planning and scheduling. Okay. So when the call comes in, what time is it already? It's already past restaurant eating hours. Like they're not seating anybody
Absolutely.
at the table after 10, say 10:30, like depending, because so you're getting that call at 10:31. Like, what's good, mom? What you up to? I'm just chilling, watching a little
but
something. You can
but
come
here's
through, watch a little movie or something. You gotta at that point when you get the offer, you gotta be like, well, how am I get there? Well, I ain't got the cars in the shop right now, getting the brakes done, baby. Okay, it's on the ladies to say, "How am I getting home afterwards?" You need to set the stage before the actual performance. You understand what I'm saying? It's like laying the mat on the ground before you start the gymnastics. You gotta
Yeah,
make the
but
point.
here's the thing
they
with that,
got
though.
that
Here's the thing. This is
one.
how
They
I
just
set it
want
up.
booty.
But
Your
this
mic,
is
your
how I
mic's
used to
breaking
set
up,
it up,
ladies.
though.
Hold on a second, Soup. Your mics are crackling a little bit, Kimi and Star Child. I
But
just want
here's
to.
the
Oh.
thing. Here's the thing, though. This is how I set it up, right? You know what I mean? I tell them, yo, come through around 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? We're gonna chill when I get off work. I was already home.
Oh,
So I waited. She was like, where are you? Yeah, I got stuck on a job, but don't worry, I'm you know what I mean? Just give me a few. I'm gonna call you when I'm heading home. And,
He was home asleep the whole time.
all right, I'm still in the
He was
crib.
dead
I'm
like
still in the crib,
he-
Lana. I'm still in the crib watching the clock, nigga.
You know what though? At the same time, I'd be watching the game.
I'm trying to time it right, right? I'm trying to time it right. Cause she ain't ready yet. She ain't gonna get ready and shit like that if I'm not there yet. So 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock gonna bound, call around 9. All right, I'm about 15 minutes away from my house. So I don't know if you still want to come or whatever the case is. I know it's starting to get late. No, it's okay, it's okay. And you know what I mean? They get, it takes them a while to get ready. You know what I mean? They got to get the right outfit, clothes, got to spray the pussy. You know what I mean? Smell good and all that.
This nigga just say spray the pussy. What the fuck does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
The fuck?
FDS.
FBS is always there.
Come out, spray the pussy, so it can smell good. When nigga come
Just
I
saying.
I am
If you
dead
leave
with y'all. I am so
if you
dead with y'all
leaving,
today.
like I
you're
used to
leaving the
like
house
when I was
at those
young.
hours, it's more than likely, if you're gonna go out for the encounter, more than likely, it's gonna be
Now I will just
little
keep it a band. You know I
flashy.
keep it a band, Smoke. When I was
You
putting on my clown suit, hitting the highway, switching 4 lanes to
we
get
all have.
to
We've
get
all done that.
so when I was hitting the highway, switching 4 lanes to get the Sonic rings knocked out me, um he would at least send me $20-$30 for gas and make sure
Yeah.
that I had gas to get there and back. You understand?
Yeah,
And
you made arrangement. Yeah, the arrangement that the transportation gotta be covered, man.
I had a car. But see, I had a car, so he would cash at me about $30. Put gas in your car so that way you can get home. And I would ask him, and you're right, I would ask him before I came, am I spending the night? Yes or no? And he would always say yes. Great. So that means I ain't gotta, you know what I mean? I could just roll over. You dig?
Get that roll
Um,
or not. I do
Yeah,
that. I love
get
that
that
too.
get that get that AM jump off
But
too
hey,
before you hit the road. I'm just
but hey,
saying.
when I was young, these were the activities that I used to do. Got my own crib, and I was wilding out in the crib. But everything backfired, man. You know what I mean? One girl actually knew because when girls used to come to my crib, you know what I mean, I used to take them through the gauntlet. You know what I mean? Going through buildings, crossing here, instead of just walking
They don't
straight.
remember how to get back.
Word. I used
Show
to
'em
put
off
my arm
balance.
around them. I used to put my arm around them, was talking in their ears. We walking. They don't know where the fuck we're walking to.
Make sure
Hide
she
the
could never come
address,
back
all that shit.
without me.
Yeah,
Forget what's
because
wrong.
because I know how it's going to end. You know what I mean? I'm going to get the phone call. You ain't shit. I should never talk to you. But yo,
Yeah, she'll find
one
her way
remember
back.
though. One remember. Yo, this girl came, spray paint my door. You ain't piece of shit.
Oh, shit.
broke my car window. You know what I mean? It's punching my tires. Um,
Oh man,
it was so bad, so I had to
that's that
park by the
bullshit.
police station, man.
That's that.
Yeah.
Oh man, when a
Even
grown ass man gotta go, when a grown ass black man gotta go to police, it's some bullshit.
Yep. And even with that, she found my car and she wrote pussy on my car.
oh my god.
But the window was dirty, so she wrote
Oh
pussy,
man.
and it was her handwriting. I knew the handwriting, man. Finally,
Oh
man, I was
man.
so happy
Yeah,
today
she
to
usually
find a
writes
man.
pussy on spare papers in your house when she's hanging out.
Yeah, like this bitch wrote a map. Like she remember every cut and corner
Crazy,
and
son.
shit, man. Oh man, and that was the last time I brought chicks to the crib, son. Ever since that, I go to their house, man.
That was expensive, bro.
Yeah,
Damn.
But here's the
I was
crazy.
paranoid.
It's crazy, but it is crazy because I've never been. I have never damaged property. I have never been the bust your windows out your car, fuck up your tires. I've never been that chick. I just stopped fucking with you. You can ask Kimmy. When I took my clown suit off and stopped fucking with that nigga, this nigga called me for months. Kimmy said, "Are you still in Dallas?" I had moved to St. Louis like for 2 months. This nigga still, "Are you ever coming back?" No, bitch. I told you I was moving.
Yo, that thing, man.
Look, this dude offered me to come back. You could even stay with me for a little while till you get on your feet.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
You know what this shit sound like? This shit sound
What?
like when a nigga on Harlem Nights made that phone call
But
and was
wait a
like,
minute. I'm
"I'm
about,
a
I'm about to make both y'all laugh. Smoke. I'm about to put the stank on it. This is all through Cash App because he was blocked and deleted too.
Oh, not another block.
Yes, he's the originator, never the duplicator.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like I mean, like if I was back in my days, like in my 20s, man, like there's so much ways like that I could do it, man. Like I think of shit like if I really put my mind back into when I was younger, man, there's so much games I could come up with, man, to help that brother get back into your good graces. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Especially with
he could have actually made a comeback with a little big super tutelage,
oh yeah,
possibly.
he
Yeah.
definitely could come back. You
Fucking
know what I mean? And get
consultations.
that wave back. You know what I mean? Definitely get
Get
that wave back.
get
You
back
know,
to that G3000, right?
hell
No,
yeah.
it's the
It's the SS
SS4000. Get it
4000.
right.
Oh, my
Get it
Or
bad.
right.
the
I
upgraded
don't
model.
know. I don't
Put some
perform that
respect on
shit.
that name.
I don't be performing that
Thank
shit.
you, Kimmy. The
I just receive those
SS4000 over
shits.
here.
Hey,
You
man.
know,
I'm just a
because
volunteer for the service. I don't know the menu.
being a Pisces, we're very we think of all romantic shit.
Oh,
Like
word. Oh,
I
you
get
a
it. I
Wait a
can
minute,
listen.
Super. You're a Pisces too?
Yes,
when your
baby.
birthday, Snoop? When your birthday? You don't got to say it, but
It's in March.
Star Child's birthday is coming up soon.
Yeah.
Also,
It's
Next Sunday. Next Sunday.
oh, okay.
Pisces gang gang.
You heard?
salute to the Pisces, man. Salute the Pisces. You know what I mean?
Like, I'm out,
You
like
know, salute to the March
you know,
birthday gang. You
like
heard?
I'm a very romantic person.
Black.
Believe it or not, I'm a very romantic person.
Could have
Like,
fooled me, man. Mm-hmm.
if I get on the phone with a female that I'm really liking, like I could talk to her for fucking 4, 10 hours on the phone, and she will not feel bored or you know what I mean or nothing like that. Like I really could tap into the brain part and do all that shit. But you know what I mean. Damn,
I have heard horror stories about male Pisces. My son is a March
Oh,
male
shit.
Pisces as well. I have heard horror stories about you,
What you heard
motherfucker.
about your son? Like, what you mean?
I've heard horror stories about my son. I've had young ladies tell me that my son is probably the most romantic, the most gentlemanly, nonchalant, heartless motherfucker.
But I mean, he's wearing a bunch of different hats. Like, see, for example, on this particular stream, right, on this particular podcast, you saw the different layers of Big Super, right? You saw how
Yeah.
you know, he gave a little glimpse into his past, into the into the 20s, you know what I'm saying? How he was moving. But then at the same time, you know him from coming on the joint. He definitely come with wisdom, you know what I'm saying? He definitely
Yeah.
come with wisdom, he dropped jewels and all that good stuff. So you see the whole, you know what I mean? You see in like more of the package, you know what I mean? As far as like
Yeah.
the
but y'all
character.
ain't hear none of the wildest shit out there, though,
Nothing
man.
crazy, nothing too crazy,
Nah,
you
all
know.
right. This one ain't that too. This one ain't that crazy.
No, I'm
You know
just
what
saying
I
they
mean?
didn't hear nothing too crazy about you. I wasn't saying
Oh,
don't say
oh,
nothing
oh.
too crazy. I was saying
Yeah,
they
I'm
didn't hear
look.
nothing crazy
This
about
story
you.
right here is not too
And,
crazy. Because some of the ones that was crazy, I really can't talk about.
slick ass, oh shit.
But,
Frida said them slick ass Pisces is.
but
It's
this
not
one though,
we're not slick. We're just
uh,
mirrors.
yeah.
We're
Slick
But
mirrors.
ass.
this one was kind of wild though. Like so,
Oh,
there was this chick, right? She was a gang banger chick, or whatever the
oh
case.
man, not the
Yeah,
gang
but
gods.
I'm not a gangbanger, you know what I mean? I don't claim to be a thug or nothing like that, but I'll get down if I have to. But you know what I mean? I had to play the game to get this chick because she was bad. I'm like, damn, this chick is bad.
A bad broad.
I mean, sexy as hell, hood chick, hood broad. You know what I mean? So I had to come up, I had to think of something like, how can I get this bro? All right, so I'm talking to her and all that shit. You know what I mean? She's telling me all the war stories she been through. So I'm like, shit, I gotta come up with a war story myself. So I came up with man war story. I was coming up with war stories. I was like, yo, niggas shot me and shit. I called over and said, yeah, niggas just shot me and shit.
Oh,
She was like,
Wow.
are you okay?
you
I'm
love
like,
the
shit.
excitement.
I'm like, yeah, man, I'm alright. You know what I mean?
I'm
I'm alright.
leaking, Mom. I'm leaking,
And
Mom.
she
But
was
some of
like,
that G SS
look,
4000 will get me right.
yo,
You
she
know
was
what?
like, here's the thing though. So she wanted to see me and shit, right? She's like, I want to come see you. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna do this. So I said, all right, fuck it, because I'm gonna fuck that night too. So she comes. So before she comes over, I took a cigarette and burned both sides of my arms
No,
Oh my God.
and
Why
wrapped
you
that
ain't just
motherfucker.
space bandage over the joint, B? You could
no
have
Word.
just got
way.
space
She
bandage.
came and said, "Can I see?" I said, "Yeah." It went through here. It went down here. It was a 22.
But she has no idea what the fuck a 22
Wow.
caliber bullet inside of a 22
Yo,
caliber
I
bullet.
had
There's
so
no
much
inside of
pussy
it.
that day, son.
That's crazy. Big
I
two
had
going
so
to the
much.
Super,
extreme.
you wild, man. You wild.
Oh
That's
man,
That's
crazy.
full
That is
imagination.
crazy
That's
as
some
hell. You burnt
MacGyver type
yourself with a
shit.
cigarette?
yeah,
Wow.
That's MacGyver.
on my arm and shit. Like on my arm, I burned myself on one side, burned myself on the other, and luckily she was, what I mean, she was smart, that smart. I was like, yeah, 22 went through this arm right here, came out the other. But yo, that's my words, son. I was busting at them niggas. No, I
You
called,
put the
no, I
gas
called a couple
on.
of them
You put
niggas.
the gas level on 10 for that one.
Man, yo, she was so fucking open, yo. I could see, yo, she was getting so wet. She was like,
Yo, that's
babe,
crazy.
she was like, baby, I don't want you
Yo,
going, and you should be looking like this, Oh, man. I'm like, nah, you know what I mean? Fuck
yo,
that, you know what I mean? Niggas gotta die out here. Oh, shit.
yo,
Yo,
cuz.
I was so
Oh
lit.
That
man,
would but you know what, Super, you're a Pisces. That would explain the petty
petty Pisces.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all
as
niggas are the
fuck.
worst.
We are
Y'all
petty as
Oh,
fuck.
man.
worst. I'm not fucking with y'all. I'm not fucking with y'all until after your birthday month is complete. Actually,
Yo, man,
I'm
that's the
gonna fuck
only
with you on
time.
your birthday, but like for the next,
30
I'm like,
days.
no,
but
the
what
only
is
time I
yeah,
injure myself just to get some pussy, man. That shit was crazy.
get the box?
Man.
Mm.
That's what young niggas will do for
Like,
the box,
but
man.
this is how we broke up, though, right? This is how we
Oh
broke
man,
up.
not with a cigarette or a gunshot, right?
Nah,
Oh, okay, go
she
ahead.
called. She called me like 2 weeks later, talking about some niggas on the block is fucking with her. Yeah, I need to get down there right now.
No.
I was not
I'll be
going
right,
to
look,
Brownsville.
I'll
I'm
be
just
right
like,
there. Hang up and put your feet up and turn the game
yo,
on.
you think that? I hung the phone up. I said, yeah, I'll be right there. Hung up.
Block. But it
Yeah,
wasn't no blocking
she
back
live in
then.
Brownsville and shit. She live in
Oh
Brownsville.
hell
You
no! I'm
really
not
think
coming
I'm
to
going to fucking
Brownsville.
Brownsville to
You
fuck with
crazy?
them niggas? I said, oh hell no.
This is not Brownsville, Texas, mind you. We talking Brownsville in Brooklyn, like one
Oh
of the
man,
worst
and
It just
she was
neighborhoods
sounds
in
bad. It just
town.
sounds bad.
One of the
yeah, and
worst
she
Right.
was on the
neighborhoods
phone.
in town.
She's on the phone yelling at them
You
niggas, and them
so
niggas
hell
is
no.
like, yo, tell that bitch this nigga.
That bitch ass nigga come through so I can pop his ass.
Yo, this was the days of the payphone, y'all. So she's on the payphone. Them niggas is outside screaming, "Yo, go get your man, bitch!" And I'm hearing these niggas, and
Payphone for a
I'm
criminal.
trying to talk to her. I'm like, "Yo, what you do?"
It's her fault now. Like, what the fuck you do to them? Shit, I told you leave them niggas
It's
alone.
like, it's like, nah, them niggas talking bad shit. I told him my man gonna come down here and clap all them.
Look,
Right, right.
Yeah,
and Big Super is sitting in the apartment like this. A lot of clapping.
yo, I was so, yo, man, I was like,
A lot of clapping.
I
Like,
was there sweating like, oh man, what could I think of to make this bitch stop harassing these niggas?
Lord have
I'll
mercy.
say, you know what, this ain't
Oh
gonna work.
man.
I just say, yeah, I'll be right there, and I ain't never show.
Yeah. You had out there.
Call
You
this
had
shit,
out
man. Oh man. I
crazy.
mean,
Niggas
technically,
be
could I
crazy
have
over
gotten
there
away
though.
with it? Could I have gotten away with it? Yes, I could. I could have came up with a game to get out of that one, but I just didn't want to because I was like, nah, this gonna get me killed. I ain't gonna die for this pussy.
You
Uh,
know where you know where
because the game I could have used, like, of why I didn't show up was, or ignore for like the game. I could have used a 6 months game, and don't answer the phone and all that shit.
wait till
Come
holidays.
back and then just come back like talk to her in a year or so and tell her,
This would
yeah,
be
you know what I mean, I got locked up when I was trying to get down there to come see, right?
No way.
The police put a thing
already.
on me, son.
I had a
Police
warrant
put-
out already, right? See what happened
I
is I
had
had a
that.
warrant
Listen,
out.
I had that shit
And
on
shit
lock. I
great.
was gonna use
Right.
that one. I was gonna use that one. You know what I mean? Why I didn't talk to her for a year. I
Yeah.
say, you know what? I'm
Save
just have
that.
to let this bitch go.
You just
You
okay,
know
because you
what?
could have used that. You could have
Super,
kept that in the chamber. Don't give him no
super,
more games, Soup. No more games.
Yeah,
super.
That's it.
You
yeah, man.
need you need to something is wrong. Like I have heard a lot today.
When he was younger. Listen,
Jesus.
when he
This
was
is my
younger.
younger.
We talking
So
about
the
when we was in our 20s and
statute
we
of
weren't ready
limitation
for
on a
relationships
lot of,
with the ladies. That's how
yeah,
this started.
statute of limitation on a lot of this.
We, we, we weren't ready for serious relationships, so we just like we were younger back then. So we just
You know
Oh
what?
man.
for those
I
that
don't.
are
I
just
think it's
tuning in,
something
we
in
were
the
just giving
water.
stories about what how we used to do it in the 20s when we were young folks.
I think it's
We
something in the
weren't
water
responsible.
in New York. Something is wrong with y'all. Like I've been to New York a couple times to visit my family because I have my Puerto Rican people in Brooklyn and Crown Heights.
Oh,
So
salute.
um, but y'all are a different breed, dog. Like I have never seen such shenanigans in my life.
It's
Um,
definitely some supreme game getting ran out here, no doubt.
Man, yes,
It's
man.
the
Even the out of
ultimate
state
game.
chicks, man. I used to like bag chicks from out of state. One time I did a biggie. I did a biggie small, son. This shit
Oh,
actually worked.
what?
I did a Biggie Small because I heard, like I was listening to Biggie Small. I was like, damn, son, that's some slick shit. I think
What?
I could pull that off, son. So I had one chick flew in, right? And I
uh,
scheduled another chick
you get
to
quiet,
fly in
man.
the same day the other one
No.
was me. It worked, but it almost backfired. Actually, it did backfire. So I had a chick coming in from Tennessee. I had a chick, my chick from Tennessee was coming,
Mhm.
but no, I had a chick from um, what's that fucking state? Oklahoma. Was it
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma? No, Kansas. I had a chick from Kansas.
Oh
She
shit,
flew into New
Midwest.
York.
What up, though? Do
Yeah,
they say what up, though, out there? Not in
yeah.
Kansas.
I don't know, but she came in from Kansas, and she stood a week with me and everything. Yeah, it was all good. I was showing her around. I was cooking for her. She was loving it. She was like, "Ooh," she was open, and she was like, "I want to stay longer." I said, "Bitch, I gotta
No.
work."
Oh hell to the no. Everything is
Word.
a
So
schedule, man. We work on schedules now. Yeah.
everything was all good and shit like that. And the day she's leaving, I'm getting text from the other one like my flight is about to land, and then this other one, her flight leaving early in the morning. The other one's flight is coming in the afternoon, late in the
Oh
afternoon.
man, you
So,
overlapped.
so it worked. It worked perfectly. It worked perfectly.
Oh,
Everything was perfect.
okay.
So I dropped the other one off at the airport and shit like that, and then what I mean, I parked the car, on the side of the airport waiting for the next one to come in. The next one come in from Tennessee. And I picked her up, seeing her too. We dog, everything good. We fucking and everything. On the first night too. So guess what? The other bro gonna call me talking about the flight got delayed.
Oh shit.
Can I come pick her up?
Oh, come on, son.
No, actually
That's
no. The flight
crazy.
didn't get no. My bad. The flight didn't get delayed. She said she got bumped. She flew on a buddy pass.
Oh shit.
That buddy passed me a motherfucker. Flacco, the playmaker in the building. What's
Yeah,
good, kid? How you, man?
word. Yeah, the bitch for the buddy
Buddy
pass.
pass, son.
Yeah,
Oh, that
so she
buddy
got
pass.
stuck at, so she was stuck at the airport. She couldn't get a flight. So she told about, telling me to come pick her up, till the next morning when she could try again to get another flight. That phone went silent. But here, but here where the problem came, right? Here was where the problem came. So,
It's, it's,
which I didn't know until the end. So, the other chick from Tennessee that I'm with, what I mean, we chilling, vibing, everything good. I'm cooking for her too, what I mean, sexing it down, taking her, showing her the lights and shit and all the Times Square, all that. Yeah, I cook for these chicks. Um, so what I mean, everything was going all good. Then, it's her time to go home, put her on the plane. And here I am thinking I'm the man, successful. I was successful. I did the Biggie Small joint. I was successful. The joint from Tennessee hit me up saying, I'm disappointed in you. I'm like, what? I'm like, wow, why you say that? It's like when you was in the shower,
that's
your
fucked
phone
up.
rang, your phone was going off, and I saw the text message. You left that lady at the airport.
Salute to the broads. Hey, man, anybody ever get
That was,
invited to the crib, don't ever touch my phone, man, and don't look at the messages either.
yeah, man. But here's the crazy thing. Like, I talked my way out of that one too. I
Of
talked my way
course,
out of that one too.
for
And
sure,
to
for
this
sure.
day, me in Tennessee's tight, so she loved me to death. You know what I mean? She came back 3 times back to New York. And we spent time together. This time I ain't pulling another biggie on her.
So this
But
time you actually did meet her at the airport. Oh man,
yeah, so
it went down
that
that.
Wow.
that was
Yo,
that was
that is
crazy.
fucking insane.
Yeah, I pulled it off, man. I really pulled it off. I really didn't think I was gonna pull it off, but I pulled that one off.
Look,
Yeah,
Star Child, like New York is different. It's different. It's a
It
different kind
is.
of
Y'all are different. Like
kind of
I said,
game.
I've been out there a
That
couple
shit is
times.
different here, man.
It is. I've been out there a couple times. Like I said, I have my Puerto Rican and my Dominican family out there, Crown Heights. Shout out to the BK. Um,
okay.
and when I
Yeah,
went there,
black man.
I was in my mid-20s, and I'm thinking because I'm from the south side of the Chi, I can handle it. No, you cannot. Them y'all niggas is different. Y'all be on a different kind of time, a different kind of energy. I have never seen
All in the game.
people that just wake up on 150 million. Like it is 7 a.m., nigga. It is breakfast time. Like, how can you
7
have this much
a.m.
energy?
Who sleep till 7 a.m.? I'll be up 5:30.
I'm just saying, but
7
y'all,
a.m.
it's like y'all talk aggressive, y'all move aggressive. What up, be your God, your son, your mom?
We real up in your face type niggas out here. Like
Yeah.
I mean,
It's,
and
it's
y'all,
all
and
not
y'all
about
be, and
everybody,
y'all
not
really,
everybody, not
y'all
everybody.
really be about it. Like, okay, so my cousins, they was like, Mira, get ready to go out. And so we getting ready to go out. Bitch, it's midnight. What do you mean? Well, the
Yeah,
club don't pop till 2. What do you
yeah.
mean the club don't even pop till 2?
Niggas don't.
yeah.
Yeah, out here,
Wait,
like
but wait, but understand me. But let me finish so you understand how my Midwestern tendencies don't rock like New York tendencies. So we
Midwest.
get
Go ahead.
yeah. I'm thinking, okay, so we get in the club. It's about like Jay-Z said, 12 a.m. on the way to the club, 2 a.m. about to shake the butt. No,
Throw your hands up.
3 a.m. now we in the mix. 4 a.m. now we buying me drinks. We're still drinking at 5 in the morning.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, because Tony D in the building. That's because we started. We ain't start till
But
2.
wait, but
Goddamn it.
wait, but wait, but
Our
wait.
service was slow.
We don't even leave the motherfucking club. Like usually, okay, I've left the club when the sun is coming up. I leave the club, the sun is fully in the sky.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Atlanta's like that too.
yeah.
Hey, Tony D. But I'm
What's
just
up?
saying, it's like no, Atlanta is different. New York is a whole different like Nick. Like then they want to go eat, and then but do you not know this is not normal shit? Like it, we don't even get back to the crib until like 10 in the morning.
I
Yeah.
skip the diner. I usually skip the diner if I can and go
No,
right
we
back.
didn't even go to the diner. We hit like no smoke. We didn't even go to a diner. We hit like a couple of bodegas that had like food in them
Yeah,
on the way
sandwiches and all
home.
that. Facts. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, see that nigga. Yeah, there you go. You was rolling with a real young nigga.
We hit a couple of bodegas that had food in them. That's
Facts.
it. We didn't even hit a restaurant. They was like, no, we're gonna stop here, here, and here on the way to the crib.
Yep, that's how. Yeah, there you go. Because the diner, you know what happens. A lot of
No,
you
no,
got
no.
the
We
diner
never
crowd. The
did
diner
that.
crowd is not gonna
I don't think
smash.
the whole time I was in New York, I never sat down in a restaurant. We was hitting little food, not even food trucks, little food carts, bodegas, little holes in the walls and shit.
You get
You
your
know what
food
I'm
and you
saying?
keep it moving. That's why. You get your
That's
food
how
and
you
keep
know
it
what it
moving.
is. But I can't front no cap. That's the Latin culture. Like in the city, like up here, like we, you know what I'm saying? Like
Like
that's the
my
Latin.
one cousin was
We
like,
in the
"Oh, it's
mood.
Wednesday." She was like, "Oh, it's Wednesday. Oh, buddy, be on the corner over here on the Wednesday. We got to go hit him up because he got the good oxtails." What?
Yeah, that's how we roll. Yes, that's
You know, all the good restaurants
it.
take it.
It sounds
Like
crazy, but that's how the shit pop. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Tony D, how you
I
doing,
got a
cuz?
spot.
I'm
I
good.
got a
I'm out of
spot.
town. I want to apologize for being late. I've been sitting here listening to y'all
Oh, me
wild
too.
motherfuckers with this shit y'all talking about.
Yeah.
Big ups to Big Super. Big ups to
It's
Star Child. Big ups to Kimmy Kali. Hey, she already know what it is. Big ups to everybody in the chat. I ain't got no dog in this fight. Y'all motherfuckers is something else. Let me just go ahead and be clear. I got no
No,
dog
we
in this fight.
just kicking
I
it.
don't like being petty and low down because I don't like the shit happening to me. I done had women do shit to me that I'm still trying to recover from. I'm traumatized from some of y'all ladies out there. Y'all are something else. Y'all got some low down ways worse than the fellas. But Big Super tripped me out when he talked about the air filter in the car. I almost got in a wreck laughing at you. So I ain't never heard no shit like
Next
that.
level petty.
Then when they turn the heat on to make the car smell worse, because you know fish and heat don't mix. That's
No,
that
it does
bullshit.
not.
That's that
Yo,
bullshit.
but the good thing with that is it got multiple purposes. It's gonna make it smell
It's
like
all
fish.
season. It's all
She gonna,
season.
she gonna be walking around smelling like fish. Niggas ain't gonna want to fuck with her because they
Wait,
think
but wait, you still rationalizing the bullshit. That's what's kicking my ass.
Here's the crazy part about me though. See, I'm just
He
keeping a
made that
buck.
shit happen.
The crazy part about me, because now that I know what he is and how he functions, I'm like, I need some super treatment. I just need to get flued out 1 or 2 times. I don't even want to care about your phone.
Right. And you got to be careful. Ladies, y'all got to be careful. Don't go nowhere without no money, expecting that dude to pay for it.
Exactly. But no, I just need Super to fly me out, cook for me. You know, I can get some dick and I can come home. You understand?
Well, sound like that's a hookup right there. There it is. I'm on.
Yo, listen, I was
Nigga like that
definitely
may send you a one way.
I was definitely make
You
her
got a
come
round
through.
trip.
I was definitely make her come through.
Kimmy Collins, she ain't listening to a damn thing he said all night. She still
I
want to
cook
hook
for
him.
her, all that. You know, I cook for her and all that, man.
Okay.
Like I got,
But like I said,
I know how to make like my breakfast is off the chain. You know what I mean? I make some shrimp fried rice. That's just crazy. I save a lot of money. Like you know, you save a lot of money when you learn how to cook.
and guess what? I'm easily entertained. Super food will keep me. As long as you got some Netflix, you got some Netflix and some Amazon Prime. You can cook for me. I'll walk around in some booty shorts and a camisole. We could do all that. It's
She do
amazing.
mean that. She do mean that. She do mean that.
That's the kind of woman I like, man. You know,
She just got baptized. You ain't seen her wet. I tell you now.
Tony D. Tony D. Really? Tony D. You still? I was in a baptismal pool, dog. I was in a baptismal pool.
Speaking my petty, I'm sorry. You know, everybody in church be thinking crazy shit, so I'm gonna be honest.
I was in a baptismal pool. Super.
Who's that? Who did that? That was
Kimmy Kali getting on me.
Yo, I'm a Christian man now. You heard?
In the name of the Father and the Son.
No, for real. No. I did get baptized last month, and Tony D was playing it in the background. I was talking about me getting out the baptismal pool.
Bro, you ain't seen them clothes sticking to it when it was wet. Oh my God.
Nick,
you told me about that mess for a year. I never saw it before, so I was in awe.
Wait a minute, Kiwi.
Did it live up to expectations, Tony D?
Say what?
That's why pastors when they do baptism.
Came out that water. She ain't never lied.
That's why when pastors do baptism with the females, they wear the black joint.
They got to. You already know.
I did. Super. I had on the white gown over, but underneath I had on black. Tony D was just Tony D. Like
I was acting up.
He
I was acting.
was.
I was acting
He
up. I
did.
told him.
I
I
was
said,
in the baptismal pool. He talking about my hair streaming down my back. I got out that pool of water. He talking about, oh my,
looking like
listen,
Sade
oh my
and
God.
looking like Sade and Christabel.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Since you
Louise,
bringing
go
up
ahead.
old shit, Tony
I
D,
didn't
that's
bring up
just
nothing
foul.
old. I'm
That's
trying to
just
look it up.
foul.
I'm trying to hook it up.
No.
I'm trying to hook it up. We're
There's
good.
respect levels to these things, my dude.
I was not being disrespectful. It was in public view. She broadcasted it.
Oh
I
Lord.
didn't say nothing that was private.
How did I miss that, John?
He wasn't there though.
Go to this site. You can
He
see the
wasn't there.
baptismal on the show and show, but ooh wee.
I wasn't
Really?
ready. I wasn't ready.
Shut
He
it.
just watched the video. Like
Yeah.
She came out the water,
Nasty.
the whole church got quiet.
You know what?
oh man.
Where's Kimmy now?
Look,
Well,
that's
super,
something you're
super,
supposed to talk
super.
to
I will put it. I will put my
backstage.
IG. Yes, I will put my information if you want to go see the video. But I was in the baptismal pool.
Yeah.
It was a
Being blessed. Her and the water were blessed.
You know what?
You know what?
Sir.
See, that right there, Tony D, shut up.
Yo, I was wilding.
Before she went in.
Oh shit!
Excuse me, what you say?
I said the water was blessed before she went in. Like they bless the water before you go in, right?
Yeah, both of them got blessed at the same time.
Oh Lord.
You see what I'm saying?
See, that right there, that's some backstage conversation. You ain't put her on blast on the
I
damn.
ain't put her on blast. I'm helping
yeah,
out. Listen, wait,
hush
wait,
it.
wait. Give it about a month. Watch what happens.
It's good.
I want
Information to
Big
know,
Super.
baby.
They come out there talking about, yo, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for the.
Tell me the IG link.
Hey, if any of y'all want some petty tips, I got a whole bunch of them.
I do too. But you are the king, though. You are the king. You are the king, petty, though.
Battle of the
Super.
Petty
I give
Network,
my hats off to you. You are king, petty.
You know, especially I got for both sides, for males and females. You know, females need some petty shit. That's why my sister. That's why dudes don't break my sister's heart. They're scared of death.
Kimi calls me petty all the time. I am big petty for real. I'm petty as fuck. I don't give a damn.
You got the revenge
sure
game on
don't.
lock. That's why. When you know both sides of the game, it's a problem. I understand that.
Then it's the
I'm very petty. I don't care.
Hey, listen.
I can be. I just don't like when
Somebody's
it
got
comes
to do it. Because for every petty person, there's a non-petty person.
Facts.
You know what's crazy?
We haven't taken that. They should put that on the census actually when they do the next census. So you a petty motherfucker?
I am big petty. I am big petty.
I mean,
Big petty.
Kind of petty.
I'm like, I'm real. When it comes to relationship, I got so much knowledge of relationship. Even though I haven't been, I'm not in a relationship. I got so much.
Since
like, you know what I mean? Dude, like, if I really sit down and think, like, I really sit down and strategize, like, yo, okay, how I'm gonna make this person like fucked up.
That's fucked up.
I think that's how wives be when they tired of their husband and shit.
Like I'm like that's another thing why I couldn't get married. Like I am really like my wife would definitely cancel everything, cancel alimony, child support, all that. She'll cancel all that. Cause I'm the type I'll call.
Get away from your nigga.
I'll call when she got a new man. Call and say call 12 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock at night. Like, so what you doing?
Oh no!
You know what you gotta do? Nah, you gotta pull what's Lisa Ray's ex what's this nigga name?
Come on, the dude from the Caribbean.
No. Like that, the husband, the first husband, right? His name was he's the
Turks and Caicos.
He owned the island.
No, the first husband. No, listen, the second one was Turks and Caicos, like the king or some shit. So she became the queen or whatever. But before that, she was married to a nigga that used to play ball.
Some football player.
Yeah, football dude. Homeboy.
I think she burned his mansion down or some shit like that, didn't they?
No, it didn't Left Eye burn. I think that was Left Eye that burned.
Yeah, that was Left Eye. She burned down Andre Rison's house in Atlanta.
Yeah. But her, right? For example, so she was dating a football guy. They were married, right? So what happened with that is, and this is just a quick segue to what was just mentioned. Basically, they got divorced, but they were still cool. He ended up meeting the husband from Turks and Caicos, right? And he started bringing bitches around, and the husband started fucking the other bitches that he was bringing around.
You know what?
Allegedly, that's what he said. That's why they got divorced. That was her side of the story. Of course, only the people involved know the side of the story. But she was saying that her ex-husband destroyed her marriage by like she introduced them like they're still cordial because I guess it's like the baby daddy or some shit.
Yeah.
So and him and homeboy him and the king of Zamunda got cool, and then he started bringing thotties through. So yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah,
real.
yeah,
That
right.
shit is
I would
that's
have did
real
the same
wild. We
shit.
lost you, Kimmy. Yeah, that was yeah, some crazy shit like that. So I was that was just a segue from a statement made previously, but I just kind of wanted to reference that because it was new news to me. I didn't really know too much about that either. We're not a gossip colonist network, but what we are is
I don't know what happened, but look, that's on me. Smoke Sunday Night Smoke podcast. Go check my boy out. You know what I mean? For sure.
had to squeeze a promo in real quick. Fuck it, at the 2 hour mark. Let's go. I'm just saying. Hold on, wait. Let me bring
Instagram right now.
Kimi back in. I'm sorry there. I was
Looking
running
at
promo
Instagram
this.
right
Sorry
now.
about that. Got to pay the bills and shit with commercials. We got to pay the bills with commercials. So yeah, that's what it do. That's what it do. But that's crazy. Real quick now, right? Let me slide on to one more quick topic that I ran into this week, right? I saw this yesterday, right? Just want to present one more quick thing, and we're just gonna cover this. Let me see. So we're gonna take down. Hold on, let me take down the seven husbands.
That shit was crazy as
Yeah,
fuck.
we take down the seven husbands. Let's find the other shit now. Hold on. Yeah, that was a good look though, because that was kind of impromptu, like you know what I mean. So that was a good look, Star Child. I appreciate that. That saves some material for next week. We be backlogged on shit. Hold on. Where's my
Damn, Smoke. I don't see Kimmy on your friend list here, man. Going
wait, hold
home.
on. Wait.
Kimmy, where you at, baby?
Kimmy, you here? Yeah, she's
Yeah.
here. She's back there. Yeah, she's
Alright.
back.
Let me see that Instagram.
Where he looking at me for it?
She's back in.
Oh no, I mean Star Child. Where's your Instagram at, baby?
No, he's looking for the video. He's
Nasty niggas.
These niggas is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in the chat, okay? I'm gonna put it in the chat, super, okay?
Yeah,
Y'all
put him
talking
back.
about me. I told you I'm being nice up in here,
Put
man.
it in the private joint if you don't want
Now
Yeah, of
arriving
course.
from St. Louis, Missouri, on flight number 1515, Star
Right.
Child coming
Right.
into New York.
Coming straight to LaGuardia, coming down the escalator.
check this out right here, y'all. This right here, right? This is kind of crazy. I saw this yesterday, right? It's kind of I won't say crazy, but hold on, let me take it to the top. Just a little different, right? Oh shit, this is the wrong one. Oh no, this is it. This is it. I'm kind of confusing myself and shit, getting a little dizzy here out this month. All right. This right here, right? This is I don't think they said what state this came out of. Maybe they did because I was kind of just scanning over this article, but I want to present something real quick and come back and let me we'll discuss this last topic real
And
quick.
Kimi, I heard what you said. That's funny. Super is in the chat. Oh god, y'all motherfuckers are funny.
Yeah.
We so funny. We should be on Comic View. Hey.
Yeah, so Kimi, if I tell you I need a ride to Lambert, don't be laughing, okay?
I'm cracking jokes. I can't wait. I'm cracking jokes. Oh shit, no.
Will be a Florida classroom.
Oh, I thought that little black girl was gonna smack the shit out of that white girl. Okay.
All right, guys. So we got to revisit a story that I did yesterday about a woke BLM activist disguised as a teacher in the classroom of Florida. being used as political props to push his left-wing liberal agenda against Ron DeSantis in Florida in response to the Stop Woke Act or the legislation that is banning pornography in school for kids. Okay, this guy really pissed me off, okay, because he's a prime example of why this type of legislation exists. You have these activist teachers in school that are pushing their political ideology. They're more concerned about that, okay, more so than actually educating kids on what they're supposed to learn. In this guy's case, he was a language arts teacher, and again, he was using his kids as a political tool to push an agenda to indoctrinate them, and also push the lie that Ron DeSantis is basically banning all books in school, like for example, the dictionary. Now, if you guys haven't seen that video, and you're watching this video, I'm going to play a few clips here to kind of remind you guys, for you to understand exactly what I'm talking about. Take a look.
I'm about to run up on these kids and start banning these books right away.
Hey, what y'all reading? What y'all reading? Harry Potter? You reading Harry Potter? Oh, witchcraft. Gotta go. Hey. A black boy? No, absolutely not. What you reading? The Hate You Give? I'm gonna give you something to hate. This book's gone. Say goodbye. What you reading? I wonder how you feel once this book is gone. Say goodbye. What you reading? What in the gotta go, class act. What is this class act? I'll show you a class act. This book, say goodbye. You, hey, what you reading? Holes. Digging up holes. I'm gonna dig up a hole and bury this book in it.
POV, a Florida classroom.
Off the rip, that nigga get.
I'm reading in here. Look at this. Absolutely not. No, I made a mistake. The dictionary is a no. Give me the book. Give me the book. Your diction will be lesser now. You will not know these words. I shall not read books. Books are bad. If I read, it's approved by the feds. No, you're there? Yeah. What's going on in here? Look, is that a book? Is this a book? No. Take care of her. Take care of her.
POV, a Florida classroom.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, so some of you guys may see.
So now, what I was getting at right here, right? How do you feel about politics in school as far as and I know this is a total swing, a total 180 from the previous conversation, right? But I just want to cover this real quick. Politics in school and teachers taking it in their own hands to deviate from the curriculum, right? And basically do what the fuck they want. Even though it appeared that in this video the kids were having a good time, right? And everything. And it's not anything against Ron DeSantis or Black Lives Matter or any group that this teacher represents, because he was placed on administrative leave. It's going to lead to him losing his job, actually, which is it's a two-part question. Number one, politics in school, as far as like teaching kids about sexual stuff, like identity politics and all of that bullshit. And number two, people getting fired from their jobs for doing TikTok while they're on the fucking job. Okay. So we can start I'm not even gonna continue with the rest of the video, but basically, yeah, as far as that shit goes. But let's start with the education of children on sexuality at such a young age. Like, do you think that should be left for the parents in the household? Or do you think that that's crossing the line as far as teaching children like the be whatever you want to be type of thing? Like how do you guys feel about that?
Well, first of all, having politics in the school, no matter what they're talking about, whatever their agenda is, blah, 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 it doesn't need to be in the school. If you took prayer out of school and you took God out of school, there's no reason for politics to be up in the school, and especially with no young kids like that. Now, I could see if it was on a college level, elementary through high school, yeah, no, leave it alone. As far as the whole sex thing, eh, that's kind of a sticky subject because one, that's where you kind of get some of your sex ed from. But two, parents also have to be able to teach their kids and let their kids know, like, hey, this is what it is. This is what's up. You can't rely on the school to teach your kid everything. And yes, if teachers are in the school and they're doing TikToks and inappropriate TikToks as that, yeah, your ass needs to get fired. Stop doing TikTok. That's not your damn job. And you are an example for these kids that you're so-called teaching. You don't need to have your ass on TikTok. If you're up there dancing with all your kids, that's one thing. But you doing other stupid crap, heck, no, you need to get fired. Bye-bye now.
Like, have a nice day, sir. Yeah, that shit is that it was a little. I think it was a little too much. Because you really shouldn't be bringing that into the classroom as far as
No.
politics. Like you shouldn't know whether your teacher is liberal or conservative. You understand what I'm saying? You shouldn't know because the teacher shouldn't be telling their children that, and they shouldn't be like simulating that kind of things. But that's just my thought.
That shouldn't even be something that you even need to know because of the fact that whatever your religious preference is, you don't need to know that. Just don't be bringing that and trying to put it into my kids. Don't do that.
Fact, because that's
Don't do
basically
it.
manipulating the children. Like it's kind of giving them an opinion on certain things. Because remember, they're kids, so they're very impressionable.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
anything like sponges, they soak the information up. And
Mm-hmm.
if you're, you know, what I say, pushing your political
Agenda.
ideologies on the kids is not a good look, man.
No.
Not a good look. Star Child, how do you feel about that?
Um, I was raised by educators. And when I say educators, like I have people with EDDs, PhDs in my family.
Okay,
My
I just
aunt.
got ED.
Oh, sorry. Well, yeah. So I have a different understanding. My aunt taught in our system, the AAPS, for 30 years. She has a educational doctorate. Her specialty was literacy. She taught at the primary level for many years. So I have a different understanding of what morals look like for teachers. This is not appropriate on any level. You do not bring your personal preferences into your classroom. These children are too impressionable. These children don't understand what's going on in the news, on social media.
Exactly.
And him being a black man, there's not very many black male educators. He's giving them the wrong impression all the way around. Now, sex education is a little different, like Kimi said, because
They got it in
kids
school.
at a certain age are talking to each other about sex.
Yep.
They're probably giving wrong information, so the school does need to be an intervention. But it's a
Yeah.
slippery slope because if the parents aren't talking to the kids and they're talking to each other, and school is the only common ground, and the school has to be a place. But talking about gender identity, um, homosexuality, binaryism, transgenderism, whatever,
Yeah.
you can't
That
put
the
all
women.
that on children, even teenagers. Their brains aren't built for that. You know what I'm saying? They're just not built for it. So you need to keep it very basic to hygiene, how sex works, and I don't care about traditional, how sex actually works, the pros and the cons, STDs, STIs, pregnancy. Keep it basic. Keep it simple, stupid. Straight up.
Good take. Good take. Good take. Good take. Good take. Yeah. Tony D, talk to me.
You want by so?
Kind of with Kimmy Callie and Star Child. Let's not get went too far. I do want to throw this out there though. They are trying to let these kids get on social media more, which I have a concern about myself because when
I
my
don't like
oldest was in high school, they was trying to get them to get Facebook accounts so they could start working on social media projects. I'm not sure if this was a real thing or if this was just a skit they threw together.
No, this was real. This is actually real. This is a real teacher who's been placed on administrative leave, and only room in the building. Salute to you, brother.
Rome was good.
A real teacher that was really making TikToks in the classroom.
I got you. Now here's the
Breaking
kicker.
the rules also. Go ahead, T.
Did he talk to the kids and see if they was okay with it, if they just wanted to run a scenario real quick? I'm down with what everybody is saying.
Yeah,
but
I don't know if he did though. They didn't say. They didn't specify that, so I'm not sure.
Personally, I didn't like it. Just from what I saw, no, I didn't like it. I would have disapproved with what had happened. I'm quite sure there was an outrage from parents based on the fact that he was taking the books away from them. They're not going to read no more. That's not good. That's that Fahrenheit 451 bullshit to me. And everybody remembers that story. They were burning the books back and they try to stop people from reading. So to me, the outrage comes from the fact that you're trying to stop them from reading what they want to read and trying to make them read what you think they should read. And that's my concern on it. But I wouldn't have approved of it. It looked like it was being silly. It looked like it was just doing something. But the image at a young, impressionable age, like Star Child said, I'm with her on that.
Yeah, I think that it's a little too much for the kids. Big Soup, how you feeling, man? I mean, if you're not done, I'm sorry, Tony D.
No, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
I think that was disgusting, man. You went from the male teachers fucking the students to the female teachers fucking the male students, and now you got the homosexuals trying to get in on the action too.
Yeah, everybody wants to use the kids. They're coming for our children.
There's too much. Yeah, they really need to screen these people, man. Just because you went to college and got your teacher's degree and all that other thing, and all that, and you got all these credits to your name and everything. Dude, are they screening these people? You know what I mean? Or do they get counseling? Do these teachers get counseling? Like, I believe before you even get a teacher's job, you know what I'm saying, you need to be counseled. They need to clear a psychological test.
Yeah, the evaluation, like when you think for police, like if you apply for police, you have a psychological evaluation.
Yeah.
Make sure you're not crazy.
Because because these kids' minds are so impressionable. You know what I mean? That you got to be careful. Who you putting around these kids. Especially at that age. They don't. For them, this is fun. This is all ha ha ha. This is all
Yeah,
game.
that's what it was for
But
them. Exactly.
yeah, but when they grow up and they look back at it, you know what I mean? It could ruin their lives. Or it could be, you could already be setting in motion to ruin their lives. This is why kids nowadays don't have no respect for their elders. You know what I mean? Because they're not being taught any type of structure in school. You know what I mean? They're not preparing them for the future or what's to come. You know what I'm saying? Most of these kids are leaving school because, what I mean, they think they know it all. They're dropping out of school because they think they know it all. They're dropping out of school because they find it not interesting. You know what I mean? Or they're dropping out of school. The teachers is trying to be like the kids, like want to be young like the kids. So the kids can't identify with who's an adult or who's responsible. Because how can you be an adult and you listen to the same music I listen to? You know what I mean? You want to dress like me, you want to hang out, you want to talk the talk. No, don't fucking talk the talk with them. We're not at the same level.
No, we're not in the same place. Exactly.
The whole cool little teacher handshake and shit like that. You know what I mean? No. The whole calling me by my first name instead of my last name. I've been hearing these kids calling the teachers by their first name.
Crazy.
Forget about their last name. Hey, Michelle.
They be bra, all kind of shit. Bra.
Bro. You know what I mean? Oh, you dead ass?
Yo, that's crazy.
And where's this shit with the kids having phone in the school, in the classroom?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, and then the parents too, they're at fault too, because the parents, this is a funny shit, right? I used to work in the schools, right? Parents used to come up to like when it's parents teacher meeting and shit like that, you will never see these motherfuckers at all. Only a few.
A lot of them
Only a
don't
few
show up.
go up.
Yeah.
But take one of their fucking kids' cell phones. You see them up in the school with bonnets and pajamas and slippers and shit. Talking about why you took my kid's phone. I'm like, bitch, is the phone more important than the education?
Yeah, because I paid $500 for it.
You know, I
Exactly.
paid $1,000 for it. Yeah, that's the excuse. I paid for that fucking phone. You ain't paid for that fucking phone. I said, yo, I used to see them going off on the principal and the teachers, and you know, that shit used to be wild. Like you really came up here to fight the teacher for taking your kid's phone, but they got it back at the end of the day.
Yeah.
No,
Number one,
because
you get it
what
back
if
at the
I
end of
needed
the
to
day.
reach my kid? What if I needed to reach my kid? What? You can't fucking call the school?
Yeah. You
You know where your
remember,
kids at.
kids were in school before cell phone became you know, was put in everybody's hand. Back when I was a kid in grade school, there was no cell phone. So if there was
Or
an emergency, people
whatever
would have
happened
to
to
call
the
the
age?
office would have to come send somebody upstairs to the classroom. Yeah, that's how that worked
Yeah.
before.
And whatever happened to the age? Like they're at. I'm looking at that video, and those kids are at the age where, you know, ew, you kiss me, kissing is ill, kissing is ill. Now they got sucking dick is the shit for them now, right? Remember, you're ill.
He ain't lying now. He ain't lying. Randall Rick was
No,
good.
he's
He
not.
ain't
It's
lying.
just funny.
Man, Rick is
Now these kids at that age, you're talking about,
yeah,
oh,
man.
I sucked his dick. You know, yeah,
Man,
yeah, I
yeah,
fucked the
Rick is
shit out of her, man. She was taking that shit like I said, what the fuck?
Kimi.
exaggerated.
Malik asked me to suck his cock.
Malik.
Yeah, Malik.
I want to suck your black cock.
Malik just.
But remember, at the same time, right? Since they're teaching these kids, since they're talking about sexual, I won't say preferences or what would you call that? I'm not saying all of the schools are involved in that kind of stuff, but like what do you call it? Like be what you want to be.
Sexual identity.
Yes, identity. There you go. Thank you very much, sister. Yeah,
What
yeah, that kind of
pronouns do
stuff.
you
Like
use?
it goes hand in hand. I'm sorry, Kimmy. What happened?
And what pronouns do you use? Us, we, them,
Exactly.
he, them, we, she, a.
Yeah,
Yes,
like that
because
kind of
my
stuff
daughter is
going
in
on.
8th grade, and I have to
Okay.
be, and they're super sensitive now, and she gets really offended easily. Like, and I have to tell her, like, you is a girl, she, her,
Yeah, you're a her.
straight up.
And then you know what I mean, they got so confusing
You
with
know,
this shit. Like,
so
you
you,
know, when I
no
was
matter
going to school,
who
when I was going to
you
school,
are,
there was one word we used for the gays: faggots.
Oh no!
You
back
call
in
them
the days,
faggot. Oh, that's
remember
a
the
faggot
opinions
right
of the
there.
guests are not necessarily those of
Yeah,
the
Um,
next one.
we call them
can we
faggots.
say that? Can we still say that in the public? Can we?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You
So
got a whole
Okay.
bunch of faggots coming at you.
it's a
Say
small
that.
channel.
Oh
It's a small
no!
channel. It's a small channel. We may get away with it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can we still say that?
you got niggas talking about I'm a ma'am. Don't call me sir. Yo, look, sir. Get your man.
But remember, you cannot listen.
Get your ass the fuck up out of here, Nick. Yo, they could not come to me with no talk no shit like that. See,
Keep going.
these
You can
faggots
identify
know.
as whatever you want,
Yo,
though.
these faggots know who they could do that shit with.
Wait.
You know,
Wait a minute.
At the same time, listen, Soup, though, you can identify as whatever you want to. Like me, I identify as a single white male, 30 years old. That's what I identify as. It doesn't necessarily have to be who I am, but that's what Smoke identifies as.
That's your pronoun.
White male.
Y'all are too much of this shit.
Okay.
Look, I identify as a threat. My pronouns are try me. You understand?
Try me. I dare a motherfucker. I wish a motherfucker would.
Yes.
Is what I
I
do.
identify as a hoe, heterosexual omnivore every day.
Woo!
That's it.
I remember that. You was on the you had that on your TV on the TV network on the what's the name network, right?
I told somebody that one day. I said, "They was like, you a hoe?" I said, "Yeah, I am. Heterosexual omnivore every day." Any questions?
Yeah, I remember that from back then. That's crazy.
You said an omnivore. Oh, that means he like to eat shit. Oh, okay. I see you, Tony D.
Heterosexual omnivore. That's meat and vegetables and fruit. Not just
I know what the fuck it means.
I'm not a pescatarian.
Coochie.
I'm not a Now, Kim, don't ever talk to me about no disrespectful shit ever again, you damn woman. But I like you. Thank you very much.
Oh, I love you. You said coochie.
I'm like Petey Pablo. I don't do that shit.
Huh.
Say something.
Oh,
Lied
that's
you to.
famous last words.
Say
I don't
something.
do that
Say
shit.
something. Say
Knowing
something.
they be eating after a while all the damn time.
Depends on
Bro,
how it
please.
smells, damn it. Depends on how it smells.
And he probably eat it from the back too.
No, I don't.
Because you want your little pecker sucked, don't you? Yeah.
I do.
Order in the court, damn it.
I'm gonna treat them like they treat us. If it looks good, it smells good, it could probably be done.
Smoke is like, I don't understand how this went left like this.
I'm trying to hit all kind of shit on the soundboard, like
facts.
Anything. You need sound effects some fucking body.
Throw me out there every damn
Hey, y'all! It's been real. It's been fun. Super, you are hilarious.
Yes.
Tony D, what's up as always?
You already
Smoke,
know.
you know
You
the
already
deal.
know.
But I gotta go, y'all. I gotta get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. I got to go. I can't be
Well,
up here
I'm
with y'all.
off, so I'm good out here. So I'll see you later, kid.
Yeah.
I'll catch you next weekend. Kimi Kali, you have a good week. Thank you for joining us. Happy
Okay,
Sunday.
y'all too. Y'all be easy.
Be good, lady. Be good.
Bye.
Later, sis.
I'm
One
out
love.
of town myself, man. I'm in Montgomery. I said I was gonna come out here for the weekend, and I was out to dinner when you sent the invite. So my apologies for being late.
No, it's all good, man. Yo,
Yeah.
man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I gotta get out the house. Everybody told me to get out the house. I said, get out the house. I caught up with a couple of fellas on there from then. I'm gonna catch up with a couple more folks before I head back tomorrow because I got tomorrow off too.
Oh yeah, holiday weekend. Enjoy. Listen,
Yes,
be safe out
working
there.
for the
Be safe.
government is great, ain't it?
Yes,
Be safe on the streets. All right, be safe out there. You got to cut. You got to cut loose, Tony D.
Say what?
You got to bounce right now.
No, I'm good for a minute. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
good. I'm good too.
Oh, okay. No, okay. I thought you had to go out. That's what I was saying. Be safe on them streets out there and travel.
No, I'm gonna roll about 15 more minutes before I lay down because my neck been killing me. I've been having health issues, but I'm trying to still be around here for everybody, you know.
Oh, good, man. I appreciate it. Happy Sunday, my
You already
dude.
know. You already know.
Everybody out there listening within the reach of my voice, please
Right.
like, share, subscribe,
all that
good stuff. And yeah,
Let's all get each other's numbers up, man. That's my new campaign this year. I don't know how the hell we are on all these platforms. We don't follow each other. We don't pop up in each other's broadcasts. It's some bullshit. All of us should have our numbers making money off of this. Let's get this going.
Get it. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. God damn it! Stop bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Stop.
Y'all are hilarious. Y'all are hilarious. Y'all are like the friends and the brothers I never had in my life. Y'all crack me up every motherfucking week. I giggle my ass off.
You know how it is. You know how we do.
We rock and roll, yeah, man.
We be doing this.
Y'all crack me the fuck. And Super, you are a new addition to the family, but you are a party in a box.
I'm like your brother's friend, you know, that's trying to fuck his sister.
I was about to say you like the friend that can get it.
Oh wow.
Oh man.
You like the drunk uncle. That's what we're gonna do, the drunk uncle broadcast soon. I'm telling you.
Oh shit. We all gotta get wet. We all gotta get wet first. Like, oh shit. Let's go. Or like in an open bar environment.
Triple R, you better tell him I'll be all over the place. I'll be up here 5, 6, 7 days a week, man. I'm gonna slow down.
Tony definitely makes some rounds.
I'll be all over, man. I'll be doing everybody's shows and trying to do my own.
Tell him, man. Multi-random. What was the multi-random broadcast?
The random multi broadcaster. Yep.
Salute to that dude, man. If there's a stream, he'll be there. Damn it.
I'm checking everything out there. I'm trying to monetize on all the platforms. Now I found out you can monetize on Facebook. I said, okay.
Oh shit, say word.
Yeah, you can monetize on Facebook, you can monetize on Twitter, you can monetize on Twitch. TikTok, they take 80%, but you can still monetize on there. YouTube, you just gotta have a lot of hours and a lot of followers.
Yeah, over 1,000.
Yeah,
like,
that's bananas.
Watch hours. Yeah, something to that effect. But
now I did get my numbers up on TikTok. I just don't have the time to be going live.
Right.
I don't even have TikTok yet.
All you gotta do is like 2 or 3 minute sets. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, because like I did the but you know what helped me though, and I'm gonna have to give the black girls, if you a black girl, that
Look to
black
the
girl
mic.
follow train on TikTok got me to over 1,300 followers in 48 hours, to the
Yeah.
point where TikTok shadow banned me.
Huh?
They will tell you
Why?
following too many people too fast. They will tell you that. They will tell you that.
Yeah,
Yes.
like
Oh.
they had a trend called the black girl follow train, and I'm not
Mhm.
gonna lie, we showed the fuck up and showed
You
out
all
to the
followed
point where
each
we
other,
almost
right?
crashed. Yeah, we almost crashed TikTok. Black girls almost crashed TikTok. I'm sure Tony D watched it, but in
No, I didn't
48
see it.
hours,
I haven't seen
in
that one.
48 hours, I got almost 1,300, over 1,300 followers, to the point where TikTok shadow banned me.
That's what's
They
up.
said, what the fuck? And a bunch of y'all probably did because it was a bunch of sisters supporting each other.
It was all black girls to this day.
Supporting each
Like
other.
my FYP is nothing but black people now. Like my FYP, my algorithm, it completely changed my algorithm. I don't even see white people on my FYP no more on TikTok.
Oh, shit. Because all the subscriptions to the sisters. Oh, I see. I get it.
Yeah,
I
it
get it.
completely changed my algorithm.
Oh, okay. Tell some of those sisters come smoke with us on Sunday nights once in a
Oh, I
while.
am. I be sharing all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them do what we do here. They just do it on a different platform. You know what I'm saying? Like they talk about real shit. Like, well, not that y'all care, but like we talk about
No, we do care.
menopause and the older pussy problems that we come across and shit like that.
She said the older pussy problems. Oh shit.
Well, no,
man.
because as you age, your girl go through shit. Like menopause is real out here. But I will tell you what has helped. Sea moss gel, the juice box again. Let's ride this
Easy
shit.
Triple R. I see you over there.
Yeah.
Hold on.
But like these are things that we don't talk about as a community, like men, and I think even some black men need to be, especially those of you who are in relationships, married, committed, or whatever, have women, are dealing with women, need to hear these conversations, because so you'll understand what's going on with her body, because she's not necessarily going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like you think you just don't want it, or she's not interested. It's not that. Her girl be going through problems. It's not necessarily a problem, but it be going through shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta let them heal. Take the time.
Yeah, it's like you have to have a conversation. So if you listen to other women talk about it, and then you can have a different understanding. Older women problems, just knees cracking, backs cracking,
I
saggy
cracked
titty
plenty
problems.
backs.
You know what? Smoke. No, I didn't.
Facts.
Yeah, that part. We just talk about a lot of different things, but they have formats similar to this where we talk about things. We even talk about like us dating over 40, dating, what it looks like, especially for black women. All types of shit over there. TikTok be live now.
The sisters gotta have a platform to I mean, have their spaces to
I can't wait to go on a date with you.
Excuse me? What did he say?
I can't wait to go on a date with you. I got shit planned.
Sir, don't sir. Now you got me stuttering. I wasn't ready, but since you're gonna do this to me in public, like I said, since you want to do this to me in public, holla at your girl one time. I'll drop my number in the chat. Holla at your girl.
Easy.
And y'all niggas owe me money for
the hookup.
Yeah.
but super, I'm gonna tell you right now. I am super. I'm sure Tony D and Smoke will tell you. I am a lot.
Wait till you see that baptism.
Shut up, Tony D.
Super's a lot. Y'all are both are.
I am a lot, but I'm good people though. I am good people. I am a lot.
Gotta be good people if you were here. You would go. Yeah.
Yo, I'm about to ban my passports, man.
You about to who? You about to what?
About to put up my passport.
Oh man.
Yeah. See, ladies, that's how you get your brothers back home, man.
What?
About that get.
No, it's the SS 4000.
Oh yeah, the double S 4000.
Yeah, thank you. The double S 4000, the Soul Snatcher 4000 over here. It's a whole experience.
Not the Soul Snatcher 4000.
Yes, Tony D. It's the Soul Snatcher 4000. Kimi Kali. Yeah,
I go
it's a whole
line.
experience.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
The
Yo,
Soul
that
Snatcher
shit,
4000.
The Soul
yo,
Snatcher. Oh shit.
Word.
that shit is real. That shit get real.
It is. It does get real. Tony D, we already had this conversation. You said that's the reason why niggas be sending me Cash App texts.
I did tell you
Right.
that. I did tell you that. You got people text messaging in your Cash App. I don't even want it no more.
You can put in a dollar request just to get a message off.
Right,
and shit.
right, right. I just want to say hey for $1.
You said what?
You just want to say hey for $1.
Yes, that's what he did.
The Soul
And before my
Snatcher.
shit start going,
Tony D, this is after he's been blocked and look. This is after he's been blocked and deleted for over 30 days.
Listen, I remember the conversation
It is
before.
real.
No. This is a new one. This is a new one.
I don't want nobody taking what I say over the internet and taking it back and starting no more shit because I'm ready for it. Y'all take it how y'all want to. This a new dude that you done gave it to and you got him going.
No. I never gave him nothing.
You must have gave him something.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. Like,
No, Kimi can back me up. I never gave this dude anything.
Yeah.
But conversation.
It was rest in peace, Alan Roger Curry. It was the possibility of
The SS 4000.
a lot of men will go crazy for the.
Wait a minute, Smoke. What you call them? Hey, Smoke. What you call them? Simps.
A lot of simping. A lot of fucking big simping.
But wait a minute. But Smoke, why you gotta be simping though? I don't think it was simping. I think he just, in my opinion, I just feel like he just got caught up in the conversation and he really doesn't believe it. When I tell people, and Kimi, if she was still on here, could back it up. When I tell you I will go missing, I know how to play dead. I will go ghost. When I say I'm not fucking with you, I'm not fucking with you. And a lot of women don't stand on their shit, but I stand on my shit. When I say I'm not fucking with you, I'm not fucking with you.
If you set your souls, I believe
He
you.
was just that soul in the motherfucker. Soul in
But
the
he
hole.
didn't even get anything. I never saw this man in
He
person.
was thinking exactly. So he was a straight internet. Like, so you got to be careful, ladies out there. Be careful of these internet.
It wasn't even an internet. Like I told you, we're from the same part of the world, the lower Michigan area. We have a lot in common.
Still an internet nigga though. Still an internet nigga.
So you say he's still an internet nigga because it was over the phone. Okay, got you.
Yeah, it was still kind of well, not internety. What do you call fiber optics?
And look, and here's I didn't even tell you I didn't even give you the timeline, Smoke. This was only we only had conversation for 6 days.
Yeah. And the expectation was there. He was expecting. He was like,
shooting his shot. He's shooting his shot. Now let's be real. Let's be real. We got ladies that go to shot.
Oh, and Super. Guess what he is too. He's a Pisces too.
not like me, man.
No, absolutely not. Not like you at all. Crazy as hell. But he did say
we got ladies going this hard on the internet too. All jokes aside.
Yes, they do. Ladies will go hard in the paint.
He was a 5G simp. That's the new simping. New sim technology is
5G simp.
Did you call it 5G simping? Oh my God.
Yo, listen.
Frida says
undergo a psyche valve.
I would never work that hard,
man. Yeah, some of these people on what's the name be real weirdos, man.
Yeah, like listen, man. If you gotta work that hard, man, let it go, man.
Yeah,
I am not going through every social media platform just to get your motherfucking attention. I ask once. I holler at you a few times. If it's not clicking, keep it moving.
That's it. Got to keep
Here's
moving.
what's crazy. Sometimes too much conversation will kill it, even though that's what everybody wants. Too much conversation will dry it up. It'll wear it down.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. If niggas, I mean,
if you can,
he wasn't trained on conversation. Like, you know, I mean, I've been trained on conversation. Like, I could talk.
Yeah,
like I said, man, I'm talk, like if me and a female clicking, we'd be on the phone for like fucking
hours.
Yeah, you can chop it up. Exactly. It's an art form to having conversations. Exactly.
And I'll say by the third day, you know what I mean, we both on the phone going in.
Oh shit.
new sound effects live.
Oh man, yo.
But you know what? But he's not lying though, because if you can, first of all, it's hard to catch my attention like that because I have my attention span ain't shit. I got the attention span of a flea. Okay. So if you can catch my attention like that, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you, and I'm engaged, like he said, by the third day, oh, where you at? Pull up on me. You know what I'm saying?
It's about the chemistry. If that chemistry,
Because I will say this, and since I'm on a panel full of men in the same age range, one thing about all of you that I will say, men in our age range, you all have spoiled women. You all have spoiled us. You all were taught to finesse the fuck out of us with words and attention.
Game. Major league.
She right though. She right though.
Major league game. But it's not for everybody though, because I know folks that don't got no game.
But I'm saying, but you all have
But a few
spoiled
of us-
us. Certain women, like a certain level of women with a certain mental level, you have spoiled us. You all have given us, like he said, maybe y'all might call it game, but y'all know, like Super been saying all night, y'all know how to. Y'all don't have to touch us. Y'all could talk us out the drawers. You understand?
Yeah,
Not
but
even.
I've done that plenty of times. I've done that plenty of times. This is true.
And then remember, at the same time, like backstage, we were having a conversation. I don't know if you got there yet, but I was talking about. Oh no, I'm bugging. No, I was talking about R&B music, right? Because remember, if you're a Gen Xer, it was R&B was popping. You had the Jodeci,
Yes.
Mint Condition, the this, the that, the this. Every other week it was a new R&B act, a new group, a new this, that, the other. It seems like they killed R&B music. Like 80% of R&B music is dead. So like we grew up in a generation where we kind of had the music going with the vibe. You know what I'm saying? We kind of was rolling into the new time era. You understand? The internet, a lot of things were happening like in the late 90s, early 2000s. You understand what I'm saying?
Easy
and we
ran
went through all of that. Yeah, and we went through all
Wore
of
that
that.
damn song out.
Yeah,
God.
Shy. Oh yeah, oh Shy. And I was caught up.
But and you're right. And here's the thing, like I had to think about that too, because my son getting older has made me realize how old I am. Somebody said 30 years ago, I automatically went to the 70s. 30 years ago was 93. Nigga, fuck you.
Right.
Fuck you for real.
Yeah.
Shit, my mom can't believe how old I am. I can't either. I ain't believe I made it.
I'm gonna just tell you, my oldest child is turning 30 in March. Okay, it's fucking me up. It's fucking me up. Okay.
I turned 50 in November, so I'm already up here. I ain't playing these.
So, but I'm just saying. So for me, like I remember when Jodeci dropped, and I tell dudes to this day, if Jodeci "Cry for You" couldn't get you no pussy, you are a lame ass nigga.
No, that's her. She didn't want to give it in the first place.
Yeah, she just didn't want to. She
didn't
was
want to do it in the first
using him for a dinner date. See,
So I'm
back in
saying,
the
if
day,
you,
she used to
I'm
go
just
on
saying
dates.
though, Tony, if you fucked up and you couldn't get no pussy back over from Jodeci "Cry for You,"
Cry
you
for
really.
You was on, and then you had Come and Talk to Me.
Oh, that too. Oh yeah.
Come and Talk to Me was the word. I used to sing that
I
joint.
really want
And the
No,
remix.
and come and let me tell you something. You had to play the
Big
remix.
one
You couldn't play
those
the
fakes.
original. You had to play the remix.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yo,
I'll give you another one
you
that'll
got
get you.
stacks like the International House of Pancakes. I can't.
Easy.
Candy girl.
Ha ha.
You know
Oh,
that.
my girl. You know it's so sweet.
Oh, also,
Everything
as a woman, I will tell you what else. As a woman, if you had messed up really bad and you was trying to get her back, and you couldn't play Gerald Levert, "Baby, I'm Ready" and get her back, you just fucked up. You
Nah,
really
she ain't
fucked
grown.
up.
She ain't grown. She don't come back off of that. She ain't grown. That's what that is.
Yeah.
That's the grown for
Y'all
me.
ain't make a
Look,
mix.
we wasn't ready back
all
then.
the classics. nigga, I was ready. I had mixtapes, classic joints,
Dude,
man.
I was ready with
Classic
the
levels.
mixtapes. I was ready with the mixtapes, but I wasn't ready to settle down like with the
Me
execution.
neither.
I wasn't
That
ready
was
to
just to get
execute
with
the
music.
words
The
of
mixtapes was to
the
get with
song, but I was
But that's
ready.
what I'm
I
saying.
had the
But
music
do you
on
hear the
deck.
way y'all talking and reminiscing? Y'all really put in time and effort and work to
Yes.
get our attention, keep our
Yes.
attention,
Yes.
and keep us in your presence. And it was not about the physicality, because that's nothing to do with the sex. Y'all was like, nah, I can't let her get away. I'm gonna have to pull her back in.
Exactly. I'm trying to
It was
keep her around.
it was different times were a lot different, man. It was a
You
little.
really want to scam? You got to sing "Beauty" by Drew Hill. That's how you get them.
Ooh, don't do that.
I said,
Don't do that.
and I'm
Don't
not
do
even
that.
on front. Star
As
Child,
long
I'm
as
not
you're
even on
not
front.
singing
Star
somebody
Child, you
sleeping in
remember
my
the music
bed.
video shows I used to do.
What?
Star Child remembers the music video shows I used to do. I scare you.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. So you really gonna
Yo,
pull out Beauty? You really gonna pull out Beauty like that?
I'll
Oh
pull
yeah,
out Beauty.
Tony
I'll
D
pull out
video
the
shows on the network. Facts. Yeah,
what was
those
the
shits
other one?
crazy.
What was the other one I did? It was Beauty, and then you had Baby I'm Ready.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I got man.
oh,
I used to put out some work. I pull out that 70s and 80s R&B. That's how you scare these young girls. They don't know what to do. They get scared. They get nervous. Wait a minute. Nobody's ever made me feel
yeah,
this way. That's your fault.
yeah, they'll get scared.
They
Yeah,
killed
they
the
get
music.
scared. They ready
They
for
get
that shit
shook.
like
Because when
that.
you start talking to their heart instead of trying to talk to them draws, they don't know what to do these days.
Yeah, they killed the
Yeah,
music. They killed the
like
whole
we,
vibe of
like,
heart. Everything is straight
like
to the
it was
mix.
more pleasurable for me to get a woman's mind than an actual
Game.
body.
Of course.
Yeah,
You know what
like I
I'm
can
saying?
get it. Okay, I'm good. Like, wait, nigga, you did all that in
Yeah,
Jamaica?
because
Nah,
pussy was
nah,
way
I can
more
get that
greater
now. I'm good.
when you like when you tapped into a mind, son, like you know what I mean, pussy was way more greater, man. I'm talking about
Absolutely. Thank you. Smoke, give him some hand claps for that. Say it
Sorry, Dr.
again.
Z.
yeah, when you tap into your lady's mind, and the pussy is amazing because it contracts so crazy.
He's for real though. And while
You know
you're
what I'm
fretting,
saying?
y'all
Like,
forgot about hey super. You forgot about I'm Still Waiting by Jodeci. That ought to get everybody.
what? Oh
I'm
man,
still waiting by I'm still waiting for you to
Oh,
come back home.
yo, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, if you really want to turn it up a little bit, um, Busta Rhymes, what's that Busta Rhymes joint album?
Come on, baby,
Extinction
forgive me.
Event, no, Extinction Events, man. There's a track on there that's just a fast track, man. Like you play that shit and you hitting it, yo, she's gonna be into it. It's yo,
oh,
I got the albums, yo.
Dude is dead. I
This
got the
girl would
extension over the
never,
vent. I got it. I
bro,
got it.
this
I'm trying to
girl
get
would
some.
never forget. This girl
how
remember that time we played.
you put Busta Rhymes on and it sounded like this?
Yo, like I got a song for like all the
That's
girls
not
that
the
I
truth.
mess with. Like I have a song for them, and it's like it's their special song. Like it's our
I
special
used to
song.
do that. I used to do that. I had to
And
stop
that's and
doing
that's crazy because there are
That's how
certain
we used to
songs
rock
to
back in
this
the days.
day that I don't even like anymore because they remind me of exes. You
that. Of
understand?
course.
Yeah,
That's the grown folk
that's how
status. We
we
used
used
to
to
do
rock
that.
back in the days. Yeah, like
Dedicate
they
special
playing that
songs around it.
song,
You
girl.
gotta smell good. You know what I mean? You gotta find the right. You gotta find the right
Oh, I'm gonna tell you from
smell.
a woman's point of view, Tony D, to add to your collection.
Go ahead.
There's a even though he can't sing, but this is a classic. There's a right and a wrong way. Keith Sweat, nigga,
Oh, I
what?
played that. I played
He
that. You
Sweat
was
was
there when I played that one night.
oh,
Stop doing this. You know how I
he was
get
the
down.
first simp. He was the original. He
He was the
cried
original
that.
simp.
Yeah, he cried for a bit. He was like,
Right in the
Damn,
Wrong
I
Way was
wish
a
I
good
could
song. That was
find
one of his best songs to
somebody.
me. Man.
Damn, I wish I could find somebody. Wait, man.
Between that
But
and
what Super does is even worse. See, Super sets up a whole scene. Like Super be in there cooking, playing music. He be hitting all the senses at the same time. That's
women love that.
that's like overload.
I used to turn women on.
that's
They were cooking and
multitasking.
talking and singing at the same time. They don't understand how I can multitask that way and make everything look right.
And that's the killer because and I know that Super is probably really good in the kitchen and he honestly likes to cook whether you're there or not. So that makes it even better because it comes natural. He's not doing it for that. He's just doing it because that's just what he do.
Right.
And that's even worse for a woman because now you comfortable and the food is good and he playing good music. He got a good vibe going. He hitting you from every angle and he talking to you good too. So now you have
See, like I said, when you talk to their mind and their soul instead of just their draws, y'all get confused.
so you have no and then here's the crazy part. So you have no choice but to you know to bust it. You don't have no choice. You don't have no choice.
Razor Rays, what's good?
Razor
Ray,
Ray, man.
in the
Yeah,
house.
yeah, man. Like,
Razor Ray,
damn,
Razor.
I've gotten old and everything. It's like, damn, I can't believe I miss doing those type of
Eddie
things.
Campbell. Oh shit, facts.
Yeah, you remember
You
those
get listening, huh, Ray?
Yo, Rome, I gotta
I
tell
really
you.
miss doing those kind of little shit, like cooking for a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Karaoke for them and everything. Yo, Rome,
music.
I gotta go with Can We Talk over Shush Break It Down. I gotta take Can We Talk.
But yeah, but Super, I do too. Like I've come to the conclusion too that I want the boyfriend experience. I don't necessarily want the everyday in my face living with a nigga experience. You understand?
Right.
Yeah.
I
But
mean, like
but Star, sometimes this is the problem though. it's like you know, when a man put out all this effort, and it's like, you know, what I mean, they they're so into the electronics and shit, like, you know, then you like, all right, I gotta switch this shit up now. Now I gotta treat this, gotta treat this like a passerby now. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you know how annoying it is to go on a if you go. That's why I don't go on dates. Like, you know how annoying it is to go on a date and you know they looking into their phone and shit like that.
Yes,
Oh
it's
man,
disrespectful.
that's
And
brutal.
and here's the thing, like part of me, you know what I mean, I could stop that. You know what I mean, I could come up with shit to you know stop them from looking at their phone.
Yeah, it's
But
definitely entertaining.
the fact that as soon as you sit down, the first thing you do is go on, you know, go see an Instagram or you know what I mean, or take pictures of the like. You didn't come here for no
Yeah,
motherfucking tourist attraction. Came here to eat and get to know each other. That's
yeah.
why.
Exactly.
So that's
I
why,
hate it.
like, you know, that's why I had to switch the game up. When I'm dealing with a chick that's, I know that she's in her phone a lot, and you could tell when they're in their phone a lot because you know what I mean. They want you to talk to them through text or you know social
Mm-mm.
media where
Exactly.
everybody can see what
Opposed
the
to the
fuck you're
phone
talking
call.
about or
Yeah,
post up. You know, and I'm like, I'm not doing
yeah,
all that shit. But
yeah.
if you know, but if I want to fuck, you know what I mean, then I gotta go. Then I gotta avert to certain activities. You know, I take the bitch to movies. She can't look at the fucking shit there. And by the time we get out of the last movie, it's mad late.
Right
Right.
to the
Right.
remote.
Yo, I'm gonna drop down, bro. Appreciate the invite. Start
All
y'all.
right,
You be
Tony
good.
D.
Good super. Good
Bye,
talking as
Tony D.
always.
Yeah.
Hey, appreciate the invite as always. Everybody in the chat, you all will see me around. Holler at me anytime.
Yeah.
Maybe look for me on this show. Don't worry about nowhere else right now. I'm gonna start plugging him because I'm here, and I'm gonna just plug where I'm at. 'Cause if you don't know where I am by now, you ain't looking for me. Holler at your boy.
Yes,
Tony D, give him the
yes.
universal. Give him the
Bye,
universal
Tony D.
multi link. What's the multi link? Drop that in
The
the chat.
multi link
And I'll throw it on the screen.
it's a link tree Tony D original. That's where I'm at on Linktree.
There you go, Tony
Y'all can
D.
find me everywhere on there. But appreciate it, man. Y'all take care of yourselves. Everybody be good. All
Yes.
right.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
One love, my
You
brother.
have a good night,
Be
Tony
safe
D.
out there.
All right, Tony. Yeah,
And Tony, be
you know,
safe, brother.
so you know, what I mean, like, you know, I had to switch the game up. You know, I had to switch the game up when cell phones came out. I had to
Yeah.
switch the game up when social media came out. I'm
Big
like, you know, I'm always trying to catch up. I'm like, yo, man, fuck all this, man.
It's hard keeping up with all the shit, man. It's
I
it's
mean,
like
It's terrible.
yeah,
And I'm
it's not.
still, and because I'm old school, I'm still, I need this. I need to hear your voice. I need to hear the nuances of your voice.
phone
I need to be able to connect with that. I want to hear what you sound like in the morning when you got that early morning rasp on it, what you sound like late at night. Yeah, that
something
stuff.
like this.
You know what I'm saying? Like that builds a bond and a connection. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't want to. I hate the text. I mean, I will text like in a crunch, but if you want to talk to me for real, I want to talk to you. I want
Yeah.
to hear you.
Facts. You're
Oh,
not
yeah.
gonna be texting back and forth for like fucking a half hour, like a whole phone conversation. Like, I
Yo,
don't know.
you
You know
know
what's
how
crazy? Let
long?
me ask. Let me ask y'all real quick. When say for example, if you're involved in that particular type of situation that you called out, in closing, pretty much, but like in a long conversation, right? If you just you just kicking it, you just trying to get to know somebody, whatever. You kicking it in the conversations and all that the if you're gonna be texting back and forth for a fucking half hour, you could have just had a 10-minute conversation on the phone in real life. I'm just saying. So for those that's out there listening, that's a PSA. Bring that shit back to the old school. Just chop it up real quick. That's a lot of typing. And another question is, do people actually say it in their speak to text? Do they just say it and have them type and have it speak to text,
Yeah,
or are
they
they
do.
actually typing? Because I'm saying niggas ain't typing no more. It's a speak to text.
Mm-mm.
But if you're gonna, the whole concept is if you're gonna fucking speak to text, excuse me, if you're gonna speak to text, you might as well just speak,
Absolutely.
just exchange fucking voices in a real conversation. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
some things don't translate well in text messages
Hell
either.
no.
You definitely don't get the proper translation. You can read one thing. I can be thinking one thing and type something, and you can totally read it differently. And
So
that's what's crazy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Sometimes it works to your advantage. Sometimes you end up smashing, and sometimes you end up getting ghosted. So it can go either way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Because it
It's
could come
crazy.
out. It could, you could be trying to make a joke, but it come out
Yeah,
creepy.
they come off weirdo.
Yeah.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
talking,
Shit like
you
that.
can tell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like if especially if you have like a sarcastic or dry sense of humor, like all of us do,
Like
what
me.
we
Yep.
what we take as dry can probably come across harsh or mean.
That too. That too. Definitely. Definitely. They say that I won't say they, I'll say psychologist or whoever the fuckologist say that if you're overly sarcastic, that's like a sign of toxicity or some shit like that. It's like, no,
Uh,
you just didn't get the joke, motherfucker. You just
yeah.
you didn't interpret the shit properly. So,
Yeah.
it's crazy how people can put a label on shit that's like,
Yeah.
because
Because
that's happened
when
to me
you,
a lot before.
to me, I found like when a woman is sarcastic, you know what I'm saying? But like when a woman's sarcastic, it tells me a few things, you know what I'm saying? She's not oversensitive, you know what I mean?
Yes,
And
exactly.
you know,
Not thin
it would
skinned.
be easy conversations with her would be easy to come up with, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because we're gonna look at it from a different frame, different perspective of the whole thing. But like when you're talking to somebody like that don't understand sarcasm, because you got don't get me wrong, you got different type of sarcasm. You got
Yes.
sarcasm to try to make you look stupid, and then you got sarcasm,
Well, that would be, I guess, bad. That would be the
yeah.
bad shit. Mhm.
Then you got sarcasm, you got the flirtation sarcasm, and then
Yes.
you got some hateful sarcasm.
Well, that would
um,
be, yeah.
but
Well,
but if you're a
aside from
person
the
that's
bad shit,
sarcastic,
'cause
yeah.
mhm.
But if you're a person that is also sarcastic, you know what I mean. It's just a battle of try to win the try. It's just a battle of trying to win the um the mind war and shit like that. And that will draw you closer with somebody because that will let you know that person's quick. That
On
person's a
their
quick
feet.
thinker, and that
Yeah,
person
witty.
quick on his feet and witty, and
Yep.
can keep up with my type of with my level of intelligence. You know what I mean?
Copy.
But when people can't, when people get overly, can't combat it or can't come back with a quick comeback, you know,
Yeah.
um, they're not fast enough to keep up with that person's intelligence. And
Yeah,
so,
that means that, yeah. Mhm.
yeah, they get angry. Some people get angry. Some people feel offended. Some people feel disrespected and all that. But most of the time, it's not that. You know what I mean? Sometimes, it's just, you don't get it.
Yeah,
You know,
it's a bad interpretation. You just don't fucking get it. Like, you just missed the bus. That's it. Like, it's no more to it. It's not that serious. You just missed the
yeah.
bus. You know
And
what I'm
then
saying?
And then if you're the person who's a sarcastic person,
Mhm.
then you gotta dumb yourself down and shit to their level.
Which is even crazier because that
Yeah, you
goes
gotta dumb
that
yourself
fucks
down
up
to these
the
people
game.
level because one, they're too fucking sensitive. They take everything too serious, and and they just overthink shit. You know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and yeah, man, fuck all
Yeah,
that.
I've been called emotionally detached. I've been called an emotionally detached bitch. I've been called an emotionally unavailable. I've been called a lot of things because of the way my sarcasm works. Now, I don't my sarcasm isn't to make you look dumb. I think it's a sign of intelligence and it's a sign of don't play with me. I developed
Yeah,
mine, come from the south side of the shy, you have to have a certain level of defense. It's a defense mechanism because your mouth is the first thing to back people up off you.
the first line of
Understand?
defense. Yep. To back a nigga up. Mhm. Not
And
necessarily
coming from
a
the
nigga,
south side
but
of the
you know.
shy, I mean, if any of you have ever been there, it's kind of like New York in a different way. You have to, as a woman too, you have to be quick to back a
Yeah.
nigga up off you.
Facts, facts, facts. And the
And so that's where
disclaimer.
mine comes from.
Disclaimer. Shout out to brother Shannon, Friedman Media. We call white boys niggas too. So I mean, when we
Yeah.
say back nigga
Oh
up, it
yeah,
does.
nigga is gender neutral, is color neutral because nigga is behavior. Nigga is not color.
Exactly. I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there for those that are not clear with that. Like we say, nigger, it's universal. Okay,
Oh yeah.
that's part of identity politics.
A
I
lot of
identify
niggas out
you as
there.
a nigger, just like I identify myself as a white, single, 30-year-old male. But let's continue. I'm just keeping it a band in here. Look, man, we
Gotta
had
keep it a band around here.
3:18. Let's pop for like 12 more
Yeah.
minutes and then make it a three
Yeah.
and a half hour joint. You know what I mean? And yeah, we
Yeah,
pop.
and you know, I got the same shit too. Like, you know, like bitches you be saying that you know, I don't have no soul or some shit. Yo, I
Is
remember,
that after the SS 4000?
yeah,
Hey, the double S 4000.
He said he
right.
ain't got no soul.
Nah,
That's
you know what I mean?
sarcasm and a double S
Like they
4000.
say, they
So
say the same thing about me. Like I don't have no emotion. I'm not, you know, I'm like, I don't. It's not that I don't have any emotion. It's just that I don't make, I don't make emotion control my actions.
Absolutely not.
yes,
You know,
exactly.
so yeah, if I'm sarcastic, I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Mm-mm.
I'm just trying to, you know, what I mean, I'm trying to, you know, see what jog your mind, see how intelligent you are and shit like that.
Exactly.
That's why like certain women that men say it's hard to get is because your intellectual is not fast enough to catch on to what they're saying and shit like
Exactly.
that. So sometimes, you know, they're like they trying to you can see when a woman's trying hard to like with the when they be sarcastic, you can see when they're trying hard to like, come on, nigga, get it. What I'm saying? Come on, get it.
Uh,
You know what I mean? Like I don't like, you know what I mean? I don't
catch the
think broke
wave.
niggas with jeans.
Oh shit, yeah, like catch the wave.
You know what I
And I think and for me as a woman, it's harder for me because men have been taught that women are emotional creatures, but because I have learned to be more emotionally disciplined over
mean?
time, they don't know how to take that. And so I told Smoke many times, you may not know, Super, I get called masculine and aggressive and mean and shit like that. Now, I will never say that I'm nice because nice is conditional. Nice comes with strings. I don't do strings. I'm kind. That's a character trait. That's a character thing. I'm kind. I'm not necessarily nice. And I'm not mean or inflexible, but I am stern. I hold my line.
Yes.
And I think that because I do have a little bit more emotional discipline than the average chick out here, most men don't get it. They be like, you want me to cry? You want me to do what? You want me to beg you? Nigga, please.
Exactly.
Nigga, please, you work for
Sometimes,
you. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I had
But
a chick one
but that's how
time
I
like
feel. Like
really
I mean, and I'll listen to anybody's demo. I'm with the EPMD.
Listen,
Please
listen,
listen to my demo. I'll listen to your demo all day. But
you
you
ain't getting
have to
signed
respect.
necessarily.
But you have to respect. But you also, if I'm gonna listen to your demo, then you have to be ready for my response.
Fact.
right.
Facto mundo. Yeah, yeah,
I
that
throw
makes a lot of
CDs
sense.
out the window. I throw demos out the window.
A lot of demos end up on the ground.
A lot of demos end up in the toilet.
A lot of demos
Alright.
end up in the
You
garbage.
better come with your hard as shit, nigga. Don't come with the shit.
Don't come
Don't
with
come
that
with the
bullshit.
shit. Alright. You gotta go to the
Oh,
studio, nigga. Don't come with that
nigga, go
bathroom
to the
tape
lab.
recorder, nigga.
Go to the
Alright.
lab and get it in, man.
Y'all
Don't
are
come with that
funny.
bullshit.
But yeah, a lot of demos do end up in the toilet,
A
like
lot
on
of those
Alright.
shit
like on
is
Hustle and
straight.
Flow.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, fact. I remember that shit. I remember when you and
Yeah.
Kimmy used to be like, it's hard out here for a
Yeah,
pimp.
it is. It is. It really is. Yes. Nah,
man.
y'all are
Wait,
funny.
man.
Oh man, that shit is crazy. That's crazy. But put it
Word.
like this. Overall, on tonight's episode, it's definitely been a great conversation. We covered a
Absolutely.
couple of
Right.
things as usual. You know, we did a little impromptu. You know, kind of freestyled it, and it yeah, and it turned out very lovely as usual. You know, it's all about the company you keep. You know what I mean?
Right.
Let me see.
Found
Like,
my shorty on
yeah,
your
yeah.
show, Smoke. You know what I mean?
Oh, good, man. Listen, Big Soup, you know you always welcome. You know what I'm saying? You know how that go.
Hey, yeah, you know, Star is my star now, baby. You know, y'all be
Good.
sky
Well,
for
good.
y'all be
Listen,
looking up in the sky for her every night right now, son.
Well, hey man, listen,
Yo,
hey,
yo,
do you, bro? You know what I mean? Do you? You know what I
word.
mean? That's how that comes down. You know what I'm
Yo, I
saying?
gotta look for her favorite music. I gotta go look for our music right now, son.
Oh, you gotta like what's your favorite meals? You know, you got a little work to do. You know what I mean? You know, but
Yeah,
it's
son.
hey man,
I
hey,
gotta make a mixtape. Y'all got me going back in the days, nigga. I'm about to make a mixtape, nigga.
we got a nigga in his '90s bag right now.
Oh my son.
Lord have mercy.
he's
Oh my
he's
God.
fucking 112. He got him in his
112. I was
Word.
21 years old.
got the
Uh-huh.
R&B bag out right now. That shit was hot.
Word.
112 was the shit when they dropped, and so was Jagged Edge. I'm not trying to tell you where to go, Super, but I'm just trying to tell you where to go. You understand me? Did you hear that?
Take note.
Trust me, I know. I already got your song lined up right now, son.
Take
I already
note.
know. I already know. I already know what we're gonna be playing in the background. You know,
Oh,
Oh,
I already know what we're gonna be playing in the
oh
background.
my God.
I
yo,
know you.
Smoke.
Next Sunday,
I'm
I'm
sure
gonna
you're
bring a
not.
song on. Next Sunday, I'm
I
gonna
don't
bring
think
this
Smoke is trying to have a dating app, but he probably needs one.
word.
shit. Smoke dating app.
Big connection, my G.
Look, you should call it. You should call it "Who Wants to Smoke."
Who wants to smoke? Oh shit, Big Soup, where you? Oh shit. Wait a minute. I dropped. He got no. I didn't drop him. I think he got what's the name? Maybe his battery thing.
Yeah, probably. But anyway,
Remember,
Smoke.
remember, remember,
I guess
remember.
I guess I guess that's a sign. It's like 3.5 hours. We've been up here fooling for a long time tonight.
Yeah, because he got cut 6 minutes short. But what happens with Soup is he's notorious for like it'll just cut off on him. You know
Got
what
it.
I'm saying?
Got it.
Roam in the building still. Yeah,
Well, I
like
will tell you what you can
he said
do
he had an
if he
eye on
does.
her.
If
Damn. Romy Rome said he had an eye on you, Big Super. On you, Star Child, to Big Super. Like, damn, son, you thinking up the
that is
joint.
not how this is supposed to work.
Romy Rome.
Thank you, gentlemen. But
Good, all good. I mean,
I guess you gotta have one pretty girl in your crew. You know what I'm
you
saying?
gotta
You
have
gotta have
it.
one.
Yeah. At least one of y'all got to show up every week so we can, keep some balance on the joint. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to T Roni. Catch you next weekend.
You gotta
She was
have you have
cooking.
you
She was
gotta have at least one pretty girl to hold it down for you in T Roni's absence. You know what I'm saying?
cooking. And y'all gotta come through. So, like I said, I like to salute everybody that came through
Of course.
tonight. Big Super, Tony D, Kimmy Kali, Star Child, Big Super,
Mhm.
your man Smoke. I'd like to shout out everybody that came through in the chat room. Oh shit, she's like that. Wait, hold on. She's like that. Back at one by Brian McKnight. Wow,
Oh no, not the Brian McKnight.
the
Oh,
Brian
they
McKnight
they they they
bringing it
coming with
back.
they coming with the heavy hitters on
Romy
me.
Roma, New York nigga too, right? Romy, I know Romy is New York.
What is
Okay,
it
Romy
about y'all New
Roma's
York
a New
niggas that
York
I like so
nigga,
much?
man.
Y'all New York niggas got some different kind of energy out here in these streets.
It's real authentic. I believe Romy Rome is New York too, man. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm
I
just
know
saying, y'all
him.
got some different kind of energy. I'm like, I think my husband's probably in New York. I'm gonna have to start traveling, getting outside of the Midwest and the South, cause y'all move a little different.
It's a little different. It's a little different. It's a little different. But we try
Y'all
to keep
energy is different.
we
I have
try
to, I
to
have to,
keep
I have to shout out. I have to shout out my NY dudes. When I see that NY hat, it does something to me on low key. I be like, ooh.
let's do it. On that note,
I like ever since Jay-Z came with that new blue Yankee on. Who but me? Oh my God.
you know what I'm saying? And it's what's so crazy? This is one for the road. What's real crazy is like back when we was in the 80s when because the Yankees always been hot, it's a New Yorker, but back in the 80s, when we were in high school in the late 80s, going into the early 90s, everybody used to wear in the crew, we used to rock. That was just show you was down with a crew. You have to wear a Yankee hat. And
Mhm.
that was before fitteds was obviously that was before fitteds. So niggas had snapbacks and
Mhm.
all that, but it was just you had to have a Yankee hat to be in the crew, which was crazy because we used to have see straight out of Queens, Romy Rome. I'm a Queens nigga too. See, I remember Romy Rome and Queens, man. We thorough in the building. But what we would do is if there's anybody that's in the crew, like we used to have buses lined up on Hillside Avenue. So after school, we would all line up respectively, depending on which neighborhood you live in. That's the bus you take. But if when our crew was coming through, just in case if it's like, oh shit, damn man, I ain't got my hat today. oh, don't worry, we're gonna snatch one on our way down the block. So if somebody is on a different, like on our way down to, because we used to have to walk 2 blocks down hillside to get to our bus stop. Any unsuspecting individual, if anybody in the crew ain't have a hat and you had a Yankee on, your joint got snatched. Facts. Because back then, it wasn't a health crisis, so we didn't care about and we were kids back then, so we wouldn't care
Oh,
about wearing
absolutely. We didn't care about none of that.
baseball
Just
hat.
like it's like in my part of the world, if you had some white A1s, some Air Force Ones,
Yes,
you coming about them jokers.
oh man, they used to
You had
snatch
to run them ones. You had to run them ones if to come about them.
facts. I remember they was snatching sneakers since niggas was wearing shell toe Adidas, like
Oh my
like
God, like
'80s niggas
it's
was
just
getting
crazy.
sneakers snatched. And you know what's crazy? I was a young nigga back then, and I'm kind of tall, so as a junior high school kid, right? The high school kids would come by the junior high school and they look for
And
the
harass
tall
you.
dudes. They come look for the tall dudes because I would be a little taller than the average junior high
Mm-hmm.
schooler, a little bigger than the average kid and shit. So I used to have to move real mysterious, like going to school
Absolutely.
because I got me a pair of suede Adidas Centuries. Like I couldn't get the shell
Ooh.
toe,
Oh
but I
yeah,
had the
you was
gray and white.
they was gonna try to get you.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, I have to move crazy because Andrew Jackson High School is not far, and Springfield Gardens High School is not far. So they used to them niggas they snatched the sneakers right off your feet back in the days, man.
Absolutely. Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
That was that old bullshit. So for any niggas out there that used to snatch sneakers back in the days, but you ain't get me, so I'm gonna be like.
Yeah.
On that note, big sis, thanks you, little sister, not big sister. I'm big brother, you little sister. Little
Of
sister, thanks
course.
for coming through. Um,
Always.
like I say, everybody in the chat room, Dr. G, Frida Gillespie, Rome. You know what I'm saying? Random Rick reviews. Everybody that came through showed that love, man. Flock with a playmaker, you know what I mean? Everybody that came through. Shit, my man Charlie B outside. Check his channel out, YouTube. Coming very soon. Straight travel orientated. Tony Hernandez, my man Drake Millard. We represented tonight, man. Sunday Night Smoke podcast. Same time,
Absolutely.
same place. Next weekend, next Sunday, actually, we have a Star Child birthday. You may be busy. I don't know if you can come up, come up.
No.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
We'll
of
show
course I'm
some
coming up.
love.
I don't
Maybe
have no big plans.
you may be
I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do yet, to be totally honest, but it's not gonna be nothing big, and that's usually the day before work. But we get older, you just be happy to still be here.
you just be like, I'm just laying low. So if you're not out on the town, y'all not out hanging out doing your thing, pull up.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Next
Always.
week, definitely, and it's gonna be crazy because it's 100 live episodes on YouTube
Oh,
next
absolutely. So we
Sunday,
got two reasons to celebrate.
anniversary, and we're gonna go on at 7, so it's early. So we can just go
Absolutely.
in for a hot minute, come through,
Got
represent,
it.
and then you can do it. If you got plans. Thanks for coming in,
Oh,
Frida. Let me see one more. Let's get hold on. Yes. So everybody, listen. Thanks for coming through. We'll run a couple of quick promos. Let's see. I didn't refresh them, but we're just gonna run with the same old joints.
absolutely.
Every week I always say I'm gonna refresh them, but we don't. So let me see. Which one was this one?
So has he said some things that are, borderline crappy or whatever, and then he backs it up with this is opinion radio? He's done that.
I don't know what happened, but look, that's on me. Smoke Sunday Night Smoke podcast. Go check my boy out. You know what I mean? For sure.
Sunday Night Smoke podcast. What's up, Sunday Night Smoke?
He's awesome, by the way. He is fun. You and him would get along famously.
Catch you next Sunday.
All right, catch you next Sunday. Talk to you soon, Smoke.
All right.
Bye.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Good night.
Yeah, good night.
One love.